You're late again. I don't believe it. What do you mean I'm here? How am I late? I'm right here. Explain yourself. I learned something yesterday. I learned that Sunil Chetri played for Mohan Bagan. That's interesting. I did not know that. Actually, did not know that. So that was interesting for me. Something I learned today. Hey, Yappers. Good evening. Good evening. Do share the stream, guys. We'll just wait till people come in. How has your day been? What have you all been up to? Just chilling here, just having a look at certain things. Hey, I got RDR2. Can I play it on my PS5? You're going to have to actually check if it can be reverse engineered RAM. I'm not sure. Hello, civil beings. Good evening. Hello, Shaunak. Hello, Nathan Blue Mellow. Oh, yeah. Yes, bro. If you have the PS version, then definitely why not? I'm not sure if the technology. You'll have to Google it, RAM. Please don't put your. Please don't put any CDs in your brand new PS5, dude. That's all I'll say, without confirming. Oh wow, Tony Mowbray said something about Amad Diallo being played out of position. This is brilliant. I'm just getting off all that football drama, a little detox before we all get back to bashing City and Chelsea. Yeah, I've also actually enjoyed it, man. I can't lie. I have enjoyed it. Today, Chester is blue. Yes, you can play this thing. Hello, Mohammed. Hello. Please confirm if it can run on PS5. I don't want your. Exactly. Exactly. I agree. Bro, all these Merino comps are the Arsenal fans are being annoying, dude. Seriously. The Merino comps I've seen on Twitter, no, is bro, when will Morg be sacked on career mode, losing almost every game he plays? Can't enjoy United suffer PS. What difficulty he's playing on? I saw it on Twitter the other day, right? He lost 6 games or something. It will run, bro. It has backward compatibility. I myself played older games. Okay, fair enough. 10 players are out for City. Beef Jerky is injured for 2 months. Beef Jerky. Beef Jerky. That's an interesting name. Beef Jerky. Hold on, guys. We're getting a guest. Having a guest first time on the show. Decided to do it for a chill stream though, because there's enough. There's enough seriousness in this on this platform, and we're here to just have fun today. Finally, international break is over. It's PL game week. Not good news for United fans. I'm not worried, dude. I'm not worried. Rajiv, nice try though. He's playing on world class and he's losing. Seriously? Bro, I can't wait. I can't wait to do Ultimate Team live streams when I can afford to have the setup and all. Get the PS5. I'm currently on. I am on. Wait, let me. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't do it. The companion app is shut down now. Can I show you? Let's see. I'm mostly Division 2 this year. Last year I went even as high as Elite, but this year it's really tough. I've gone to Division One a couple of times, but very, very tough this year. Very, 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 very tough. Got lost to Spurs on FIFA. That can't be me, dude. Actually, to be fair to Mohawk, I've not played manager mode in forever. Hey Ash, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll just catch up here. I really want to join
Hey,
the
hey.
darkness on the roof because of the electricity cut. Right when there's no better time to listen to music, so I'll join late. It destroyed. This is exactly what I was telling Ash. I was saying the weather's so bad that I this is completely impromptu. This whole chill stream
Right.
was planned maybe an hour ago.
That's what it is, bhai. This
Max
is
an
what
hour
it is.
ago. This bro, I live in Goa, bro. I don't want my computer blowing up. Let me just put it that way.
Exactly.
See, we are literally. I mean, I don't know how it is where everyone else is, but we are. I would assume just based on the weather today and the heat, we've got 2 more weeks, and then I think it's going to be bright sunshine, bro. After surviving 3 months, why am I going to take a chance now? It makes no
Exactly.
sense. So,
Absolutely,
so
absolutely.
it's one of those things.
I mean,
Hey,
it is what
okay.
it is, right? International break.
Yeah,
So,
honestly, it's international break, but for the algorithm's sake, for the fact that other people are also bored. No, we are also bored.
exactly.
Yeah, like we have to do something.
That's why I'm
Um,
making videos right now. Like I was doing
bro,
work and
I
then I was
can't.
editing videos.
I admire your ability to edit, dude. I couldn't edit to save my life, dude. I honestly, I couldn't. I couldn't. I really couldn't.
Yeah, no,
Ash, since this is your first time here, just do me a favor.
yes,
Like Shaunak has
absolutely.
just literally said it now. How about you give a slight brief introduction, not just about football, but about just in general, however you'd like to present yourself for the first time. It
All right,
doesn't
for
have
the
to be
audience.
football related. You can do the
No, no,
YouTube part
absolutely.
and do the personal part, whichever way, please.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, so I'm Ash like in in YouTube, but my name is Ashish, and I'm actually I live in Canada, Montreal, but I maybe like for for people who speak Hindi as well, like I can speak Hindi as well, so not to worry on that as well. But mostly, I'm more comfortable doing streams in English as well alongside Nathan, so it's fantastic. So we can we can jam along as well. I live in Montreal. It's been 6 years for me in Canada. I have come to India for a month, and I brought all my setup right now. The whatever setup I had there, camera, everything, mic, and everything, I bought it here, and I somehow made it work in this room. And also, like I was part of a panel. Like I was a panelist in another channel called Being Sarangi with Vivek Bhai for
Brilliant.
past one and a half years. But then I started my own venture 3 months back. And now, guys, we are 739 subscribers in three and a half
750
months.
close. Yeah.
Yes, so pretty close to 1000 if you guys would like to check out. So obviously, I would give you the opportunity to go check out my content first and then subscribe. I do a lot of videos like with good production quality. I would say trying to up the game at least in the Indian content creator space, so that whatever subscribers come to my channel and watch my videos, they get value out of it. And you can definitely check out some of my videos. I have made like deep analysis videos, player profile videos as well. But also we do fun live watch alongs and live streams as well. And Nathan was on my channel a few weeks back, and that was an epic stream. Like insane amount of watch hours, guys. That was that stream was next level. So it was a good therapy session for everyone. So if you want to really have the more therapy sessions and like a fun watch along and fun football analysis streams plus videos, do subscribe to my channel. But I don't do YouTube full time, guys. YouTube is definitely not my full time thing. I work as well. uh, so I'm juggling between full time jobs. Uh, I've seen some Ash video is crazy. Thank you so much, bhai.
Is it okay to say what you do? Like I don't know if I've ever
I can
asked
I
you or
can
you have mentioned it. So
I can say
unless
yes.
you work for the Canadian version of the CIA, then maybe it's better to not say anything.
No, nothing of this.
Government's a bit shaky over there.
Absolutely it is. No, whatever I say, it's right out there, right? So I have to be really careful. But no, I mean I work in IT firms, like it's a US company. I work as a Salesforce architect. I was working in Bangalore initially, but then company had sent me for work, and I'm since there. But in terms of football, right? We watching football since 2002 FIFA World Cup. That was my first introduction to football. And then being a Man United fan, Started, and interestingly started when Jose Mourinho was at Chelsea, 2004. That's where
Wow.
I became a United
I
fan.
thought
Like,
I thought you were going to say when he when he coached United. I was like, my God, that's a long
no,
time
no, no,
later.
no, no. I'm watching since like how much? 22 years now, Man United. But yeah, I mean that's been my relationship with United. I've seen the ups and the downs and the crazy, and built up a good skin to take it all in, basically. So what
I
was
mean,
happening?
a lot of kids need to learn how to develop that.
Absolutely. I mean, I can take banters. That's I can take it all. I mean, we have seen it all, Nathan. On the good
No,
days,
like
the bad days, the
listen,
worst.
the only thing I don't like about football, Twitter, or YouTube is
Right.
only one thing is when people come, they abuse you,
Absolutely.
and
Oh
then they
man.
leave, and then they leave. Because the thing is, right, like even if you have a take that you don't disagree with, let's say even if you're being disrespectful to a player or a club,
Yeah,
instead of having a conversation and going, I disagree with you, you're being disrespectful, they will just call you and your mom some names. And
I know.
it's a sadly it's a very Indian thing, because if you go to see other people's negative comments,
Right.
it is almost a personally driven one. It has nothing to do with your family. And
Right.
about 18 months ago, I saw someone, I don't want to say the name, but they were like talking about his daughter and stuff. Like, no, I don't want to bring it up here, but I was like, this is, and I was really angry at that. I'm like, bro, like, if you don't like someone, just don't watch. That's the great thing about having your own choice. Just don't watch. Like, people here, the negative is, it's never constructive, unfortunately. It's
Yeah.
only negative.
It's gray and white at
Uh,
this point. Like, it's black and white. It's not even gray. Like, it's completely black and white. And there's no room for a discourse. Like, let's say, Nathan, we have agreements and disagreements on a lot of topics around, let's say, Diogo Dalo. I'm just putting in this. I'm ready to listen to you, your POV, and try to gauge from where you are coming from as well. That's what football discourse should be, but with banter as well. I mean, that's what I don't see these days. That I never get offended if you come and tell me, like, if a rival fan comes and tells me, like, absolutely obliterates United, which they are doing right now. I don't take offense. I'm like, we have been doing this to you for years. Enjoy this phase, guys. So, this is
Yeah,
how it should
like
be, man.
when the way people celebrate our downfall just goes to show you how much they have been suffering. It doesn't actually go to show how much we are going to suffer. It shows how much they
Correct.
have been suffering. The way they make the banter, So
Exactly.
I find it really funny, because it's like now people go, oh, United's a graveyard for talent. I'm like, what were your club doing for the last 20 years?
Exactly.
And like,
Yeah,
what happened to people from your clubs? Like, where did
bro,
they
I'm
go?
telling you.
Barcelona, Real Madrid, our club, some of them. Like,
Bro, I'm
it's
telling you.
brilliant.
Right? I'm telling you, right? And when I see, and I love Arsenal fans for this, right? Amazing. Okay, fantastic.
I
Because,
wouldn't go that far.
right, why I'm saying that? Why I'm saying that? They have seen so much wrath, and like, so they've seen so much that they are like, when you see people justifying each of the phases of what Arteta does, like, when I see the optimism
Oh.
in their eyes, I'm like, guys, we've been there. I,
We'll see you in May to celebrate.
right? Is my internet connection all good? Is it
You're sounding perfect to me.
okay?
I
Okay, okay.
have no one's really saying anything in the chat, so I think it's perfect.
Right, right.
Ash, where is your home base? I'm sorry if you mentioned it in the intro. I didn't hear. I know you said you worked in Bangalore, but I didn't.
Yeah, my home base. So I am from Odisha, so I'm an Odia guy. Born, brought up, studies, everything there. Then
Okay,
my first,
question.
yeah,
Controversial question before you
go
continue.
for it, go for it.
Uh, so growing up,
Right,
did you always call it Odisha, or did you call it Orissa? And the only reason I'm asking is because people
good
get
question.
very touchy about all
Good
this nowadays. And
question.
I'm like,
Very
bro,
good question.
I'm not trying to offend people. I'm just telling you how people taught it to us. Like, it's not really trying to be
I know.
offensive. Yeah.
Absolutely,
So
exactly, exactly.
I thought I'd just ask you, how
Good
about that? It's
question.
better, right?
Very good question. Very good question. So before Orissa became Odisha in English, it was Orissa in for people who don't speak Odia. So it's fair
Wait,
that
so
they
it was
still.
always Orissa?
So yeah, from the start it was like, obviously if you go to native language, it's always Odisha, not Odisha,
Okay,
right?
so it's no H basically. It's like the
Previously
R's
there
are
was
pronounced
none,
like a D.
but exactly. So then it came into when it name got changed, it Odisha. In Odia, we usually it's very similar in what it is right now in terms of the pronunciation. But it's okay, man. I mean, as long
No,
as you
but
love the food.
I actually want to know because sometimes I don't know how to put this, but sometimes there's a name change and you're just not aware of it. Like, if you're not from the area, you're not aware of it. So, like, suddenly one day I used to see these ads, welcome to Odisha tourism. And I'm like, huh? Where's this? Like, I thought, don't tell me you started a new state now again. I was like, how many new states we have had only in the last. The best example is the number of new states we have had in the last 10 years. That is actually a
Absolutely.
better example. So,
I
like,
mean, I've
when
seen
I
Bihar,
saw
Bihar being
Odisha,
Bihar. Yeah, and
exactly.
Jharkhand.
And
Right.
when I grew up, Jharkhand was UP, Chhattisgarh was UP, Dehradun was UP, and now it's not. And it's other things. And then when you go, and then when you let's
Because
just put it this way, I was not aware when it happened. Let me just put it that in simple
and
words.
that's fair.
So
That's fair. Exactly.
so I thought I'd ask you because unless this is a thing that happened ages ago and people just didn't say it, then it will be
Honestly, a
like,
lot of
okay,
people.
now I know, that kind of thing.
People take
Fair enough.
offense in a lot of things, man. I mean, I'll take an
No,
example.
but I understand, right? It's okay to take offense, like, but I'm not doing it on purpose. Like, so
Nah,
if
nah.
it was always the case, I thought I'd ask you to find out. Thank you
Arey
so
bhai
much,
sahab.
Valence.
Thank you so much, bhai. Thank you so
Sorry,
much.
you were saying, dude, your home base is in Orissa. Sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
my
you.
home base is in Odisha. So then I was like, then I was hired, and then I first started my job in Mumbai actually for 6 months or 7 months, and then I shifted to Bangalore. Then I had no idea I will get a work opportunity in Canada. So I was working my ass off, and I was like, "Chalo, let's do this for me and my family." And then fantastic opportunity came in, and I had to go to Canada. And that I think let's be fair, it was a game changer move for me and my family. Honestly,
Yeah, I mean,
um,
listen, dude, you have to like. A lot of people go, "Why did you leave?" I'm like, you gotta do what's
you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah,
this is why if even if players want to leave, as long as it's respectful, no, I'm never angry. Because at the end of the day, no, we will forget these players. A lot of these players will not be remembered.
absolutely
If we are being honest, like like how we remember Roy Keane. Roy Keane will be remembered forever. You
right.
know, but like for example, some people will not even remember that Victor Lindelof played here for 8 years. Now he
But
was
what
a
a
good
service! Yeah,
exactly. I was just going to say he was a good. I was literally going to say he was a good club servant. But if we are being completely honest, people aren't going to remember it.
no, they don't.
That
Not even Eric.
that is not an indictment to him. That is just
Right.
how football is, right? You're seeing hundreds and
Correct.
hundreds and hundreds of players every year, so you
Exactly.
will forget somebody. Uh, so yeah, I mean,
Yeah, man. I
yeah, of
mean, it is what it is, right? So I mean, the phases will come, generations will come.
course.
I mean, the names are remembered on what you exactly do in that phases. Some of the players that came here did not do that crazy impact. I mean, people still remember Ander Herrera, right? Even after he left the club, more than what people would remember Lindelof for, right? It's the impact to leave on the field as well that people actually remember. Like like Jisung Park wasn't there for so long, but when he was there, people remember him as like the best guy to actually set up your team for chasing a player, right? So it is what it is, man. I mean, also
See, I have
culturally,
a
yeah, yeah.
what is your thought on Victor Lindelof? To me, there was a point in time where I thought he was better than Maguire.
Any day, man. Any
But
day,
the reason is I feel like he actually could ping a pass. Like I remember so many times he put
right,
Rashford on goal and actually scored and assisted Rashford by
right.
unlocking the left wing. And I feel like because he was physically weak. See, the thing is, I don't understand something. A lot of people say Lindelof's worse than Maguire, but Lindelof came from Benfica. Maguire came from Leicester City. Like
Exactly.
there is one club that actually has European heritage, and there's one club that just got promoted from the championship.
Yeah, I
So
think I
so
think
it's like
people forget the contributions, man.
and I
Honestly, like
honestly don't think see, but Victor Lindelof is the best example, right? We will not remember Victor Lindelof because a lot of people don't even probably know that we got him from Benfica.
right, exactly. A lot of people don't even know and was scouted heavily, and it was like it was a massive transfer fee, man. I mean, it was 35 or 40 million. That was
Which is a lot for us paying to a Portuguese club.
exactly, Exactly,
This
exactly.
is.
It is.
Would you like to take this? Yappers. I don't know if you saw the first part.
Right, 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 right.
Yeah.
What was the young Cristiano Ronaldo
The
like?
yeah the first part was I think he said we are probably the oldest United fans he knows. So he
Oh,
wanted to
okay.
ask us this question. This was the
Okay,
question.
okay, okay. Let me read the question. Okay, what was the young Cristiano Ronaldo like? Cause in comms, of course, my goat is like the best player. I want to listen to someone who have watched him at that phase. First of all, completely different position, and also very young. And playing a young player playing under Sir Alex meant only one thing: you initially will get the little minutes you will get. You need to impress during that phase, and Ronaldo did impress. Like there was a lot of media criticism around he's just doing it too much, like we got during the Anthony phase, right? He was doing skills too much. He's like running around too much, is like just overdoing stuff. It's the whole British narrative that the players that come from outside of
Yeah,
England will always
outside.
get. But that's mentality, right? I will. Like strikingly, I'll remark one game, man. It is the game at Highbury 5-4 win against Arsenal. Is when Ronaldo actually elevated his mentality. Like that's where he was like, yes, he has arrived, because he was immense in that game. He was absolutely a menace to the Arsenal defense that day. And that day, actually, in my opinion, he grew as a player. And uh, but people need to understand that he completely, like, people when they see Real Madrid numbers and United numbers, those United numbers came at left wing and right wing, guys, and on a 4-4-2 setup, not even like an inverted forward or
Yeah.
something, like, right? People need to understand that.
Basically left mid, right mid, because we don't have wingers in a 4-4-2 setup.
Exactly. It's left mid, right mid, and just need, you're sometimes wide, you need to cut in sometimes, you need to communicate a lot with the forwards. Rooney was playing center forward during that phase with Luis Saha, right? So people don't remember exactly what Ronaldo was. And like, his set piece game was top tier during that phase, right? And I'm talking about peak Premier League, right? When it's
Eight
completely
nine.
physical, right? Uh, it's. I mean, what can I say of Ronaldo? Ronaldo was the player. In fact, why also I connected more to United as well. That 2006 season was something else. Even before that, right? Like, it was a player to pay, you pay to watch, basically, on a weekly basis every week.
Those skill comps you see nowadays, we saw it live every week, and
We
it
saw it
was
live every
crazy.
week.
It looked crazy in real time because the thing about a skill comp is it is there to hype you. But when you're
Right,
watching it in real time in the game, you're like, when's he going to do it? When's he going to do it? You know, when you watch a skill comp, you know he's going to do it. But the
right.
best part about watching it in live, especially when, see, there was a point in time where Sir Alex Ferguson did not like the skilling. He just didn't. He did not. He used to take him off. He apparently he had
He
lots
did.
of choice words to say for him as well. But the thing is, that unpredictability with the ball, because he had the pace and this actual dribbling skill,
Right.
was not the last time. I would say I was always sitting at the edge of my seat waiting to see when he's going to do a trick. But
Exactly.
I feel nowadays people don't do it as much.
No, they
And I
don't,
think,
because there's too much scrutiny. Because
yeah,
if they fail,
yeah.
there's millions of Twitter tacticos watching to make a failed compilation for you, right? And people are so obsessed on the internet today that, imagine, I'll give you an example, right? I saw there was a compilation of mistakes of Ter Stegen of Barcelona. That was a 3 hour compilation. 3 hours.
3 hours.
3 hours, 20 minutes to be precise. That's the era we are living in, where players have no room, at least in the bigger clubs, to
Would you like me to
showboat.
trigger people? You want me to trigger people after
Go
that
for it,
sentence?
man. We are best at doing that. So go
Never,
for it.
never my keeper.
Never, never,
Never my keeper. That's all I
never
have to
my
say.
keeper.
You know? Never my keeper. Um,
So,
so Ruchi, to answer your question, it's actually so it depends, right? If you're saying it in English, it's Panjim.
Panjim, exactly.
If you're
Panaji.
saying it in Konkani, which why would you all? But if you're all saying it in Konkani, it's called Ponje.
Ponje.
Ponje, yeah. So yeah. A lot of the words that end with M
Mm.
you tend to not say it if you're. It's kind of like, you know, how people write the lords, like in Mahabharata, they say Mahabharat. So
Mahabharat.
it's similar with the M's in Goa. A lot of
Exactly.
the places you don't necessarily. Let me put it in a better way. If you're local, you don't say the M's. That's a better way of putting it.
Exactly. That's the beauty of it, right? And and just coming back to that Odisha thing, right?
Yeah.
There's so many people like fight over between Bengal and Odisha. Is like who made the rasgulla, right? Who invented it? I'm like, how does it?
Wasn't it made in Hyderabad by a Bengali person? Or
No, no, it was
am I getting that wrong?
there are
Is that not how it
there are
was?
many versions of it. The folks from Odisha would like to believe that. I mean, it is true in terms of the at least the geographical context, that it was at the Jagannath Puri temple and then migrated towards many part of Odisha and have their own versions of it. My POV in this is simple, right? It's a fantastic sweet with different versions. Just fucking enjoy it, man. it,
Ah,
I don't give a
fair
shit where
enough.
it comes from,
No,
right?
no, that's fair enough.
Even the
Yeah, but
biryani,
it's a pride thing, na.
right, right,
That's why people care. It's a pride thing. I don't think
right.
anyone really cares. If it came from Pakistan, everyone would be like, no, it's yours. It's yours. Each
But
state will go, no, it's
people
yours. It's
take
okay.
offense, bro. People take offense, so
They
that's what
do.
I'm
They do.
saying. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I just laughed and just fine line of different optimism.
Sorry. Rajiv is a Chelsea fan.
Right.
He's not happy about how happy we are for the Burnley game. Um, I mean, not necessarily you and me, but I believe he's having some issues with, as he put it, toxic fans on Twitter, which quite
Oh,
honestly, I think all of us
there is a
are.
fan base.
So,
It is.
of course, there's no doubt. You can't deny that. I
See,
mean, you
the
have
thing
to
is,
be a different level of delusion to pretend like there's no toxicity in our fan bases.
there is toxicity in fan base. I mean,
Well, a
there is
lot.
delusional in fan base, and I'm telling you, Nathan, there is a certain level of delusion in all of us as fans. If you're true fans, right, you always have that small level of delusion in you, no matter what. Like all the Baliba manifestations, all the Ahmad Mbumo wingback switch wala manifestations, like just like all those things are actually part of your delusional belief that our club is the best club in the world, and that's what you
Of
like to
course.
believe as a fan. And that's what it's fine. Just live this on the chest, in my opinion, but also don't
Yeah.
go too far
Yeah, of
to the
course.
point of no return, right? Delulu is the only Salulu,
Agreed.
as Ruchir is saying, and that it is what it is, right?
So, Ash, now that we have put away, wait, we'll discuss this one football thing because it's in the chat the whole time. I
Of
didn't
course.
really want to talk about football, but your thoughts on Andre Onana and will you miss him?
No, no.
Do
I
you
was so
apologize if you are part of the David De Gea out club? I need to know now. I need receipts.
yeah. So
I don't want any. Oh, we could have got. Bro, if I hear someone go, we wanted Costa instead of Onana. That guy is going for less than 20 million too after 2 years. You're supposed to spend 60 on him.
60 on him,
Bro,
exactly.
never my keeper.
Exactly.
That's it.
But yeah, on Onana, man. I mean, see, I have this POV, and right. And if you're talking football for a few minutes, I'm gonna tell this, right?
Yeah, of course.
I know Onana is going to Trabzonspor, but guys, people are forgetting it's a loan deal with no option to buy, no
Nobody's forgetting.
clause.
We're still too high that he's leaving. No one's forgotten that.
Exactly. Right? So it's gonna be a Sancho situation, guys, next season. He's gonna come back to Old Trafford, demand more wages to other clubs. He'll say no to other clubs. He'll just get stuck. Right in the end, we just might just get rid of him. But honestly, it's a fantastic move. He needs to go at least from the dressing room so that there is at least clarity, bro. That Binder is my number two, Lemons is my number one. Clarity. That's it. That's the clarity I want this season. You get a new keeper, believe in him, put him on number one. He will work or not work. We'll see. I mean, the same could be said for Onana. When he was bought for with the huge pedigree he was bought in from UCL and all the performances he did, everyone believed that he's the keeper that is an upgrade over David De Gea. But then revisionism kicked in, and then people realized, oh, David De Gea was saving the fucking Titanic
Bro,
every week.
every keeper we have from today, I'm not even making a joke. Every keeper we have from moving forward, everyone's going to really realize the task David De Gea had.
Avidia did.
I'm not talking about his
Insane.
ability. I'm not talking about how much he saved us. The task he had at 19 years old to
Insane, man.
start playing for us. I think that's the
Insane.
only way people will realize the quality of keeper we had.
Right. People
Because
haven't watched those
honestly,
games week in, week out now. They won't realize what David De Gea, even that one or two saves he used to make per game, used to define whether it's a difference between a point and a 3 points. Lot of
I
times,
agree.
right? The Everton save, you remember? We were like struggling, absolutely like struggling to just
Arsenal game
Arsenal, man.
was the best. The,
I,
the
I, I
Arsenal fans, bro, the AFTV couldn't believe it. They came out of the crowd. They were like,
they made
what
a
just
statement
happened?
that lives on among United fans. He could save the fucking
Yes,
Titanic, bro. Right?
absolutely.
That's what it is, bhai. I mean, people will realize. People will realize slowly. At
Yeah,
least, at least
I
our
was sitting
fans.
there. He didn't
Yeah.
he already get a play of the match in his first 3 game weeks? Just putting salt in all the haters, dude. Just
Right, right,
rubbing
right.
that salt in there. Absolutely.
Satyam.
I was in Goa. Fatfish is overrated, Rajak.
Mm.
It used to be really good. It used to be so good. I kid you not. In the afternoons on a random day, you would see like 7, 8 Mercedes sit out there in the car park, and people going
Yep.
there to eat. The thing about I'll put it this way, Rajak. If you really want to have fish thali, if you want to have really good fish thali, try to go to a small spot that is always full because
Exactly.
sometimes no, it's a bit of an off put when your restaurant doesn't look quote unquote nice,
Fancy.
but
Chic.
the food might be very nice.
That's where the food is, man. If you really want to enjoy local stuff, I mean, that's what I did. Like, I had good, decent Ratnagiri food, like food from Ratnagiri, right, in Mumbai. It was good. But when I went to a long drive around Kashid, around Alibag,
You came to Ratnagiri. That's basically in Goa. You came all the way here.
almost Kashid, Alibag, I went to Kashid and all the at least the western coast. I went there. White sand beaches again, beautiful. Where there,
No, no, Ruchi. I sorry. Let me be clear. At the end of the work, and it's only for places. It's mostly only for places. Oh, you said
exactly,
joke there, obviously, but good. It's a good point.
it's a good
I had
one.
to clarify that. That was I should have clarified. Yes. Join the stream.
Yes.
First thing I listened to a Rascal. I mentioned. Bit confused. Chill stream, dude. Welcome to the chill stream.
Welcome to Chill Stream.
Sorry, you were saying you went to where White Sand beaches. You were saying.
Kashid, I went to Murud, Zanjira, and all those places, right, on a drive, and that's where I had good seafood, like proper Konkan. There's a lot of influence there. I had some fantastic fish. I mean, I'm from the east, bro. I'm a Odia. Like, I have lived eating fish on a daily basis, so I was
Fish.
like craving for something. So at least the western coast definitely satisfied my cravings for a good fish thali. You know what I'm talking about, like with good prawns, spicy as well, right?
But
Rice,
in Orissa, it's a river fish or is it a sea fish,
both,
like
both,
ocean
both.
fish?
We get lake fish, so lake prawns as well. So if you go, Chilika is one of the largest lakes in the country, right?
Okay.
You get the best fresh prawns as well. Crabs, we eat a lot of crabs. Variety of river fish and sea fish. Um, Big fans of mutton as well. So mutton is like a Sunday. It's a Sunday thing. Like, it has to be there, right? Like, I've seen weddings go wrong if there's no mutton, bro, in the wedding. Like, I've seen that. So
Imagine living in Gujarat and everything's veg.
right.
That's
So
rough.
I've been there. So
That's rough
exactly.
for people
That's
like
rough.
me, at least.
That's rough.
Actually, you know what? I when I think about it, I would actually survive very easily in a North Indian state because I
My wife
actually
is a
love
Gujarati, bro.
vegetarian food.
My wife is a Gujarati, bro.
Good luck trying to do that in Canada, dude.
So she's so
Good
we
luck.
have a nice
Good
balance. I have a
luck.
nice balance. I have eat everything now. It's good.
I mean, listen, yeah, it's they don't have to eat it now as long as you can eat it.
Exactly. She
Simple
has
as
no
that.
issues.
Yeah.
No issues. Absolutely zero issues, man. It's like
Thoughts on
look,
this great point here by Footverse before we
Heathen
move
one.
on to some other stuff. Yeah.
At least
Well,
preseason, you can say that.
I told you this too, didn't I? I said why are we not playing Heaton? He was our best goalkeeper preseason.
Preseason though, he was fantastic by you. That and and that's what tells you, right? A guy trained like on in that era knows how to do goalkeeping, bro. The basics, not pass the ball shit that we see these days in the in the goalkeeping space. Basics,
Yeah.
guys, basics.
Just save the ball. Yeah, I don't care
Save
if
the
you're a
ball, man.
quarter. People are trying to be quarterbacks from the goalkeeping position. It's just footballs get being
Why,
killed
bro?
in front of our eyes. Footballs being killed. Imagine
Exactly.
if you went to Oliver Kahn and go, you make sure you catch the left winger when he makes a run. He'd be like, "What?
what I
What
usko
did you? What are you
झापड़
saying?"
मारेगा. He's like, he will
No,
just give him a slap.
first of all,
You just
he
throw
looks
him,
like
bro.
he looked like he wanted to slap his own players all the time.
Right.
Forget someone telling him to hit a left wing. It looked like he wanted to slap his own players all the time. Dude.
Just the eyes are enough, bro. Just the eyes of Oliver Kahn is enough to terrorize anyone, bro. Anyone.
People have seen
People are
Oliver Kahn goal keep, dude. Oh my god. They are like Neuer. I'm like, bro, Neuer, dude. Come on.
You remember this referee, bro? Pirioji Colina, the
Bald
bald,
fellow, right? Oh,
the bald referee.
he was a
Man,
solid
the
ref.
eyes, bro.
Solid ref.
Like you, तुम argue करके देख लो भाई. You just go and argue with that referee. He just stare right at you. I'm like, I'll take a red card, bro. मैं ले लूंगा red card. मैं जा रहा हूँ इधर से. That's all it was.
He kept it in order, dude. In a time where
It was
people
chaos.
didn't mind fouling you to death.
I mean, he was
You know,
managing
like
Gattuso in the pitch, bro. He was managing Gattuso in the pitch.
what else do you need to say? Did
Exactly.
Ten Hag buy players from his agency at United same as he? So Griffin, I feel no. This is one of those things where yes. Oh,
क्या करेंगे?
I
क्या
want
करेंगे?
to go. Yeah, I want to go.
Oh, you
It's
have
a temple.
to.
It's a temple I have to see. There are as a like as someone who's not Hindu, Ash. There are these
Right.
things. No, there are these things in this country that I must see.
Absolutely.
This is one
Same
of
for me.
them.
Right.
The Golden Temple is one of them. The Golden Temple.
Mm.
Then I don't know the name of the temple, but the temple in Tirupati.
Yep.
Go there.
Yep. Yep.
I don't know the name. If someone does, please put it in the chat. That would be great. But
Right. No, absolutely. I mean, if you ever go to Puri, Jagannath, first of all, I mean, you're gonna love the beach because there are 13 beaches there again. So
sorry, I was not laughing at. I was not
I
laughing at
know
you. Sorry,
I was laughing at this
I
one.
was trying not to laugh.
Exactly. No, fair. I was also laughing on this one.
So this
But
is
yeah, I
not
mean,
the appropriate time to laugh. No, when you're saying what you're saying. So I was like, then I just saw it.
no.
Sorry,
That's
you
all
were
that.
saying, yeah.
No. I mean, 13 beaches. You're gonna love the beaches first of all. Then amazing food as well, fresh seafood again, right? Fantastic. But the OG meal, guys, the OG meal in the world is the prasad they call in the meal they have in the
Hmm.
temple, which is cooked in a
Temple.
very anti-scientific way, in an induction way. I mean, you read about it, it's absolutely insane how the everything works there. It's absolutely mythical there. Even like I'm not that religious, but actually when I go there, I can feel, I can sense something there. There's something there, right? Even the tides and everything, like it's just insane. You read about it, maybe someday we'll talk about it, but you need to have the food there. It's the most divine meal. Like I'm not selling my, because it's my state. A lot of people who actually visit say the same thing as well. So
A
people,
lot
if
of
you
people
have,
say that about the prasad in the. I mean, it's not called prasad in the Golden Temple. I don't know what they call
right,
it in Sikhism, but you know the food that they serve there,
langar, yeah.
langan. So, yeah.
The langar they have, and the panjiri, which they call, like the panjiri which they make with wheat,
Have you
right?
gone? Have you gone there?
No, I haven't been, but I've been to gurudwaras a lot. Um,
Okay.
uh, just to
Yeah.
have,
Of
just to
course.
being in a community
Yeah.
feeling with
Of
friends.
course. Why not?
Absolutely.
My friends say Goa is not for me as I'm pure veg and I don't drink.
No, nothing's like that. I don't think
I
so.
would honestly tell you not to come. Simply because if that is what your friends are going to do, you're not going to enjoy it.
Hmm.
Now, you're coming here on your own.
Kada prasad they call it.
Uh,
Yes. Mhm.
if you're, that's what it's called.
Kada prasad.
If you're coming on your own, yappers, then fine. If you're coming with other people, you'll just be miserable. And I'll tell you one thing, yappers, in life. If you're not comfortable with what other people are doing, you can do two things. You can either not join them, or you can be quiet. You cannot
Be quiet.
complain
Or
because
just go solo.
that's what I'm saying. Now you can either complain or be quiet, but you cannot. Sorry, you can either join in or be quiet, but you cannot complain because at the end of the day, your idea of what you want to do there and their idea of want to do there is different. And if you
Right.
all are going as a group, You can either exclude yourself or you'll have to sit there and not enjoy it. So those choices are completely up to you. That is why I said if you're going on your own, it's a different story.
Right. And always say, man, I mean, if you are at peace with yourselves, you don't need many folks to actually ruin your experience of any city. That I always say this, right? And sometimes, like when I go to new cities and people are not free, I don't mind. I just venture out myself and explore the city, man. It's just like it's time to breathe the city. That's how I explored Mumbai a lot, in that way. Like on weekends, like some of my friends will join me in the office like that. Now I'm gonna sleep. I'm like, I used to wake up in the morning, take the local train every weekend, just roam around Mumbai, man, just to breathe the city a bit. You know what the energy is, what the people are, what they think, what their mindset is. Like because from me, I'm coming from Odisha. I've never seen big cities in my whole life. That was the first time I was sitting a mega city in my whole life, and it was insane, man. And it makes you human, man. All the it makes you humble. That like it's not you have problems in life. There's millions of billions of people having the same
Bro, I'm
issues.
telling you, when you live in
Different
a
levels.
big city, you feel like an ant. Seriously.
Right.
Your awareness levels become real reality. When you see
Insane.
thousands of people not even look at you, glance at you. That walking, some of them
You are
walk through you, they hit you.
inconsequential, bro. You are
I'm sure
inconsequential.
I'm sure you have gotten the Bombay welcome in a crowded street where they just start hitting you with their shoulder and you're like,
Absolutely.
doop, doop, doop.
Yeah, I was in Dadar. I was like, what the hell, man? What is this place? Like from coming from Odisha, small town in Sambalpur,
Believe me,
joining Mumbai.
Dadar is one of the most civilized parts of Bombay.
Right. That's worse.
Let me just, as you go towards south, it's more civilized. As you go towards north, no, it gets
North.
really rough.
I've been there,
It
been there,
gets
been there,
really.
been there, been everywhere.
Is it South
Uh,
Goa? Once first, balance. Tell me where in South Goa you live, na? So I can tell you if I've come or I will come. But yes,
Oh
Valence is
yeah, yeah.
obviously South Goa is a it would be Yappa's situation. No clubs. I don't know how he'll sort out his food because food is a problem everywhere for him.
What is a problem?
But quiet place for sure. Do I have any nickname? Actually, the reason I put Nut in my name is because people when I was younger used to call me Nuts.
Nuts.
I don't know why. They just did, and I decided to just put it in my name. Just I have no reason why they called me that. I never asked, but
Right.
it just made me think about it.
Yes,
Injiri is
yes.
called Kadapa.
Kada Prasad. Exactly.
That is this the temple in Tirupati?
I think so. I think so. I think so. I need to check.
Yeah,
I haven't been.
by
For
the name,
hours.
I believe it is actually
Right. Right.
because and it's also saying Swami, so there's a very good chance that is the one we are talking about.
Right. Right. Right.
I think Swami is more a name you hear in the south, right? I could be
South. South.
completely wrong, but yeah.
It is. It is. It is. It is. It is.
So langar
When you
meals
say
for
the word.
Tuesday and Thursday after practice, as I didn't have the energy to cook food.
Absolutely.
Sounds like a great strategy. Oh,
And it
thanks
is.
for
It is.
recommending. No, listen, man. Listen, I honestly, I think it's a great strategy if you're going to eat if you're going to go for meals. I think that is the best place to go for meals because you'll feel a sense of community while you're eating. I think it'll be brilliant.
It humbles you.
I think it's a also the thing is there's something about everyone just sitting there coming to pray and eat, and you're like, this is
Yeah.
relaxed, this is calm.
This
This
is
is
it.
not a
This is calm.
restaurant where everyone is like talking and screaming around you, and you're like,
Yeah.
this is way
That's
better.
way better. Way better.
So we will move on from football now because Rijak has actually lined me up perfectly for this. Thank you very much, Rijak.
Right.
I recommended a show which I will recommend to you after this, but I'm just
Right.
reading this now because we'll segue.
Hmm.
I did find the show a bit slow, not gonna lie. Everyone finds it slow at first, Rajak. That's fine. I'm hooked. By the way, now I'm curious. Do you also watch any reality shows? We will get to that, Rajak. I will ask Ashish as well. Great, because he's living in a land where reality shows probably make more money than actual shows. So this is brilliant.
Absolutely.
So man, I
Absolutely.
just eat and drink what I like. I don't have so then excellent yappers. You can go with them. But
Just chill karo, bro.
I would honestly tell you to experience Goa on your own if you have a different way of being a tourist. It depends on also on what they want to do. Now it's not just eating and drinking. It's like what they want to do, what you want to do might be different. They might want to go to the beach. You might want to go, I don't know. You might want to go to, I don't know, visit temples and churches. So it depends on
Exactly.
what people want to do. I would
Yeah.
say one thing, if possible, try to go with as fewer people as
Few
possible.
people.
So there's not so much I want to do this, I want to do that. Or if you really want to experience it, go on your own first. See if you can handle, if you like the place, then go with other people for an enhanced experience. This is what
Three
I.
three people should be ideal in my opinion. I mean, just combo three with common interests. I think that's perfect. I mean, all these years for me, experience of traveling with groups, I would vouch for way smaller groups at this point, bhai. Like less bullshit, bhai. Less bullshit.
Ruchi, you're a Punjabi and you're a vegetarian and you eat dosa in Goa. I'm sorry, buddy. I feel bad for you because as someone who
There are
lived in
actually a lot
Bombay,
of
where,
Punjabis who are vegetarians.
bro, but not that way because I lived in Bombay. All the Malayalis used to open authentic South Indian food. I used to eat dosa thrice a week as a kid. Bro, he had to come here and eat dosa. I feel bad for him. They don't make good dosa here, bro.
Hmm.
This is why I don't this is why I would never recommend a vegetarian to ever come to
Yeah,
Goa.
exactly.
Never.
So you won't get
It's
authentic
it's
stuff.
it's not even that. It's not even that they are not good at cooking it. It's not even about it's not about authentic dosa. The
Just
dosa
don't make
doesn't
it.
taste
Yeah,
it just doesn't taste nice. So you're coming here unless you're cooking food. If you have an Airbnb where you're cooking food, then it doesn't matter. You can go anywhere because
exactly.
you'll get markets, you'll get vegetables, you'll get everything you want.
You do your stuff, and that's what
So
people do
yeah,
for long
so
term
Ruchi,
stays.
what I would recommend next time, if you can cook, is if you ever come to Goa, please don't eat dosa, dude. You're ruining your memories of Goa.
Exactly.
Honestly, friends who all are Christian and they start celebrating, it's a real one. Yeah, 'cause, there's no one throws a party like a Christian party, dude, except if it's a Goan Christian party. Then
Go on.
it's a little then it's
And it goes nuts.
then I have to leave, dude. Forget those people. I have to leave.
Lupin.
Hey,
Lupin
Suraj.
is
Yeah.
a.
So yeah.
Arre!
We are
Suraj is
talking
here.
about shows. By the way, welcome Suraj from Football Unfiltered.
Isn't it weird?
I hate the name, but it's not my channel. So you know
Yeah.
what can I say, dude? I have no votes in this. I
अरे
should have a vote.
TCSB
I should have
TCSB
I should
वाले
have a vote because I am part of your first 200 subscribers, but I have no
100%.
vote. I
No,
have no
you have vote, but I don't have a vote too. It was just
exactly.
I
See,
needed
I
SEO
it made
optimization.
sense. It made sense because throughout the years, everyone used to keep asking you like, why TCSP? Why? And then you're like, then the giant has to do the full spiel. No, they call us sports brothers, and all. I was like, bro,
Why,
change,
what,
change.
how?
Like, change it now, change it. It's okay.
I still call their channel TCSB. It's just how I remember them. Yeah, पर भाई,
Yeah,
but you haven't
exactly.
subscribed. But yes,
Mhm.
exactly. Why TCSB
Gunpowder in Goa. So we are not talking about football today, Suraj. If you're not
Ah,
up to date,
हाँ, अरे
I'm just letting
100%.
you know.
random.
More than happy.
Uh,
More than happy.
More than happy, man. Wait for the news.
Gunpowder is a Tamil fusion restaurant that is
So
very, very popular. So Anirban has gone to a really nice place. It's in Asagaon. It's actually not far away
I
from where I live.
I came to Goa like मैंने दो तीन मतलब there are some authentic मतलब जैसे there is veg food मतलब there is so many
No,
I
there
was reading
isn't. No.
about there is मतलब
Bro, Ruchir came here and ate.
Previously,
Bro,
5 minutes back, he was talking about this.
Ruchir came here and ate dosa, dude. What authentic Goan veg food there is?
What
He
अरे
the
नहीं
came
बट
here and ate
अरे तो
dosa.
आप पढ़ के अबे मेरे को ये भी बहुत दिक्कत है जैसे आई हैव अ डोसा प्लेस इन गुड़गांव जो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है
fair?
ठीक है कि मैं रैंडम डोसा तो गुड़गांव में इट इज लाइक अगर मुझे पेट भरना है कभी तो बेस्ट ऑप्शन है डोसा खा लो वरना अदर देन दैट तो आई डोंट इट्स नॉट एट ऑल व्हाट आई वुड वांट टू बट भाई
Right,
देयर
right.
इज वन रेस्टोरेंट जो मुझे बहुत ज्यादा पसंद है एंड इट्स माय गो टू बट आप गोवा जाके डोसा खा रहे हो फिर ये आप पे ठीक है यू जस्ट वांटेड टू ईट डोसा दैट
Just
इज
want
कंप्लीटली
exactly.
भाई
Bro,
वहां पे मिसल है
I
द
love
बंस
dosa.
द द बंस दैट
Misal
यू हैव देयर
misal is a Pune thing, by the way. Yeah.
Puna thing.
Let
It's a
me
हाँ
let
it's a
me.
Pune it's a Pune thing. Misal
but
misal pav
yes
is Pune.
but there is this specific bun you guys have right and then your
Ah,
version of
Called
missile is a different version altogether
so
Matlab, I have seen
so
like for example when I went to Goa I had searched for veg food ऐसे दो तीन vlog देखे थे
right,
मैंने
right.
I searched for the best food मतलब there was I even read history कि there was this particular dish that Portuguese used to make with certain meats and then it because क्या कहते हैं there were certain chefs that were hired by them these Muslim chefs were hired by them because
Mhm.
Indians won't touch certain meats तो वो
Right,
वाली
right.
चीजें हैं. तो फिर उसके बाद बेसिकली when they started consuming a certain pork and all, so they started working around with that. तो उस चक्कर में there was a potato version of a particular dish that you guys
No,
have.
you're
मैं ऐसे
calling,
बड़ा
you
मैं
know what
इतना
you're
पढ़
calling
के
it.
गया था भाई.
It's,
I read
yeah,
that.
bro, this, what rubbish this is. No, this is what I'm saying. You can't be vegetarian and come to go, look at this guy, paranoid fellow goes and reads about dishes made by priests 500 years ago. Who's doing that, dude? Just eat dosa like Ruchi. No, you save yourself some
So, Samal,
trouble,
that's
dude.
नहीं, I
Eat
went to
dosa like
I
Ruchi
नहीं,
only.
but I was lucky. I think I went to Goa ऐसे 2-3 साल पहले गया था exactly
okay.
dot. ठीक है, I was in अगस्त. भाई मैंने वो खाया था, तुम लोग एक किंगफिश का पूरा एक फ्राई बनाते हो ना
हाँ.
रवा बैटर में पूरा फ्राई वो करके. That was it, भाई. That blew me away. Squid was excellent. Squid was, भाई मैं तो ऐसे था कि the fuck भाई, चिकन और उसका बड़ा अच्छा सा कॉम्बिनेशन. भाई इट्स न्यू फॉर मी. मैं
No,
फिश पहले नहीं खाता.
you know why I'm doing that. I'm doing it now because last chill stream, literally last chill stream, I spent at least 40 minutes with the guys on the chat now, explaining to them respectfully, obviously, explaining to them the difference between what people think is Goan food and what
Konkan.
people in Goa think is Goan food. And I try to explain it to them. There is a little bit of a division. So there is something called Konkan cuisine, which is
Hmm.
kind of what you're talking about. But when you
Hmm.
think about Goan cuisine, it's the Portuguese food with,
Portuguese
as you
era.
said earlier, which a lot of people cannot eat, who at least don't live here.
Exactly.
And the thing is, the reason I always try to make this difference to people who haven't come to Goa is because a lot of people think they're eating Goan food, but they're actually eating Konkan
Actually,
cuisine. Now,
Konkan
what
food.
is that difference? The difference is the Konkan coastline goes through Maharashtra as well. So it's not actually Goan food.
Exactly.
So we have this unique subculture of what it is. Now, some of the food you can eat. Like, so there's this veg dish you're
Why,
talking about now.
like
It's called
if I
kaldeen. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about. It's called kaldeen. It's made in pork and beef and chicken. But but there's a veg dish that I think at least is quite good if a proper Goan chef's making. It's called kaldeen.
Hmm.
That actually tastes really nice. But the thing is, a lot of Indians aren't used to a coconut based curry. So you have
Oh,
to
it
get
they're
used
not.
to
They're
that.
not. They're
You have
not.
to get used to that texture because the coconut curry is quite thick and it has like a strong
हाँ जैसे
taste to your on your butt.
100%.
All India, the restaurants are serving Goan fish curry. It's actually a Konkani version of it. It is as simple as it is, right?
हाँ
And
अरे
I've
No,
वो
which
never.
तो
is
वो
fine,
तो
yeah, which is fine. We are a mix, but I just
Exactly.
like to clarify it because I
भाई
want
उस
to.
हिसाब से तो दिल्ली में कोई कुजीन ही नहीं बचेगा. दिल्ली का पूरा
There is
कुजीन यहाँ वहाँ से लाया
भाई
हुआ है.
दिल्ली
what
ने
cuisine
पूरे
is there in Delhi?
दिल्ली ने
Oh,
हाँ?
सुशी
this
सुशी खिला दिया भाई.
might trigger people now. This one.
Delhi has elevated Japanese cuisine to next level. Now sushi is a
हाँ.
household name in Delhi, bhai. Like
What
momos.
is
Am,
is
am I
this
saying
true?
wrong? Am
Is
I
this
saying wrong,
true?
Suraj?
क्या?
I've never been to. I've never been
You
to
have
Delhi.
never been to. अरे यार मतलब there are so many.
I like my lungs, dude.
अच्छा. Is it? तो फिर
For now, at least. For now. For
rainy
now, at
season
least.
में आ जाना. If you have good lungs, you can swim also. तो बढ़िया है.
The Yamuna is nice. No, this time of year, dude. The
Yeah,
Yamuna is
exactly.
nice this time of year.
झाग में.
Bro, but in general भाई दिल्ली में मतलब मैं genuinely agree भाई कि दिल्ली में खाना बहुत अच्छा है. मतलब मैं in general sense कहूँगा दिल्ली में खाना सबके लिए है. वही
Street
वाली
food
चीज है
is
because it's भाई
Ruchi is saying.
it is the capital of the country for so many years. मुगल्स के जमाने से ये capital of the country है.
a
So
lot of cuisine has trickled down from many
Wait, hold on.
empires.
From which year is Delhi the capital of India?
from which year? अरे ऐसे आप
Yeah.
कुछ ही पूछ लेंगे. पता नहीं यार.
बताओ.
पहले मेरे को ये याद है कलकत्ता से शिफ्ट हुआ था बट उससे पहले भी दिल्ली था. कलकत्ता से पहले भी दिल्ली था. तो वही वाली चीज है. मतलब वो तो भाई बहुत ही ज्यादा सन पुरानी 1600 सन में बात हुई थी ये. पता नहीं. आई डोंट नो बट इट्स वेरी
Bombay was
मतलब
the
I
Bombay
remember.
was the capital. Calcutta was the capital. They moved around, dude. They had
They
some
moved
fun when they were here.
Yeah.
नहीं but Delhi was the capital. Then they moved to Calcutta because of ports and then they came back to Delhi because the
Yeah.
control and everything
I
was
mean,
very easy.
वो
वो
हर
अब ये
जगह
सारा
होता है.
अंग्रेजों का किया हुआ है. उससे पहले मुगल्स वर ऑपरेटिंग फ्रॉम दिल्ली एंड they decided कि ports पे ज्यादा काम फन है तो ports पे चलते हैं. फिर टेम्परेचर थोड़ा हिलेला हुआ, तो दे केम बैक टू दिल्ली की, यहाँ से पहाड़ पास है, तो ठीक है।
I
तो
mean,
मतलब
एक one
भाई,
more underrated place for street food मैं बोलूंगा is इंदौर भाई.
हाँ इंदौर भाई, मैं गुजरात
Top
इज
tier.
एक्सीलेंट, गुजरात इज
Gujarat
एक्सीलेंट।
has taken eggs, bro. Eggs का dish ना Surat and Ahmedabad have taken to next level.
This
भाई.
is
अरे
getting
मैं
depressing
बड़ौदा
now,
गया
bro.
था भाई, मैं
Imagine
बड़ौदा गया था,
you're
सिंपल सा
depressing me,
पूरी,
Ash. You're telling me they are finding alternatives for eggs. No, it's a very depressing
They are
thought, dude.
cooking eggs like
Honestly.
if you find dishes online, they have 150 or 200 varieties of egg dishes, bro. Live counters. It's just
I don't
अरे
know.
भाई
I
insane.
don't
मैंने
know if
सैंडविचेस भी, मतलब दे आर गुड विथ देयर एग्स भाई, दे आर गुड विथ, मतलब इन जनरल देयर फूड भाई, क्योंकि ना वहाँ पे दारू तो है नहीं, नशे वो खाने पे ही कर रहे हैं, तो भाई उनका
Exactly.
उनका बढ़िया चल रहा है भाई वहाँ पे। मैं गया था, मैं आई वाज इन बड़ौदा, और रात में 12 बजे हम लोग गए थे वहाँ भाई, आइसक्रीम, देयर वाज दिस पर्टिकुलर डेयरी, बड़ौदा डेयरी या कुछ नाम था उसका, हाँ ऐसे ही समथिंग भाई, वहाँ पे बढ़िया खासा लाइन लगी हुई है, बहुत कुछ मिल रहा है, सैंडविचेस वर फाइन देयर। मेरे को इन जनरल का वहाँ पे फूड का कल्चर अच्छा लगा, जैसे मेरे को इंदौर
Right.
का भी लोग बताते द कल्चर इटसेल्फ, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल दिल्ली में, पुरानी दिल्ली में द कल्चर इज वेरी गुड, मतलब आप कभी जाओ, आपको चार
गया हूँ
पांच
मैं.
दुकान, आप अलजवार
Suraj,
जाओ,
Suraj,
1911 राइट, हो कुड बी, बट स्टिल, मतलब भाई वही वाली बात है यार, बैलेंस भाई, इट हैज चेंज्ड, बट इट हैज
or like Yappers put it best, no? Even with the UPSC level
UPSC
question.
level
हाँ
question
भाई,
from now.
भाई व्हाट इज दिस भाई, मैं तैयारी करनी पड़ जाएगी तेरी स्ट्रीम की अगली बार से, याद करके रखता हूँ दिल्ली में कब कैपिटल
जीके
बना।
पढ़ के आओ भाई. जस्ट
हाँ,
नेथन के स्ट्रीम पे जीके पढ़ के आओ भाई.
अगली बार
सिंपल.
से मैं दिल्ली फूड वॉक्स की वीडियो देख के आऊंगा
हाँ,
कि
दिल्ली
भाई
फूड
कैसे।
वॉक्स. ओ मैन
हम्म,
भाई,
भाई
वो
वो
चैनल.
बंदा मुझे ओजी बहुत पसंद है, बस द वीडियो भाई, देयर आर सो मेनी, पता है दिल्ली में सबसे अच्छी चीज क्या है, मैं तुम्हें बताता हूँ खाने का सबसे चीज क्या है, एवरी आवर ऑफ द डे
स्टोरी.
देयर इज, हाँ
एक स्टोरी
नहीं,
रहती है वो खाने के पीछे.
हाँ
अलग.
हाँ, एवरी आवर, जैसे सुबह 4 बजे आपको, इफ यू हैव नॉन वेज, तो भाई आप एक सर्टेन प्लेस पे जाके सुबह 4 बजे निहारी खा सकते हो, बहुत
निहारी खा
सस्ती,
सकते हो. कुलचे
बहुत मजा
निहारी या
आएगा,
फिर आपके खमीरी
एंड इट
रोटी
इज
निहारी.
वेरी द एक्सपीरियंस, कि भाई आप वो कहते हैं ना, रात से दिन होते हुए देख रहे हो, you're seeing the dawn with a fresh, क्या कहते हैं ऐसे, खाना इन योर हैंड, विद अ निहारी एंड वो क्या कहते हैं उसको,
या
वो पर्टिकुलर ब्रेड
खमीरी
होती है,
रोटी. खमीरी रोटी.
खमीरी, विद अ खमीरी, भाई आपके मजे। और अगर आप वेजिटेरियन हो तो सुबह 4 बजे आपको छोले भटूरे मिल जाएंगे,
छोले भटूरे.
भाई देयर आर एन
पराठे.
नंबर ऑफ प्लेसेस, देयर आर एन नंबर ऑफ
Bro,
थिंग्स दैट यू कैन।
people eat chole bhature in the morning in Delhi?
ओ
Yeah,
भाई, ओ
it is
भाई
a
Bro,
संडेज
breakfast
no
आर
dish.
wonder,
लाइक,
no wonder
संडेज
we
आर
are
लाइक
unhealthy
दैट
people, bro. I'm not joking.
भाई,
I love chole bhature, but I couldn't eat it in the morning,
It's in the
bro.
morning.
I'll
भाई
be in
फिर तुम,
trouble.
भाई
I'll
इट्स
be in
इट्स
real trouble.
it's in the
It's in
whole,
Odisha as
I
well.
think
Odisha, if you
it,
go as well in the morning, the puri sabzi, it's a legit breakfast, bro.
उड़ीसा तो इसको
No,
Hindustan.
क्या
no.
नाम ले लिया भाई,
In
उड़ीसा इज द मोस्ट अंडररेटेड, इट्स द
Underrated
मोस्ट
cuisine.
अंडररेटेड
in
भाई,
in
इट्स
in
द
in
मोस्ट
Bombay,
अंडररेटेड।
in Goa, you get puris with your what we call suki bhaji. Basically,
हाँ हाँ हाँ.
it is potato bhaji, aloo bhaji, basically. So but the puris are this big, bro. If I get that kind of bhatura in the morning, it has to
Just-
be Sunday, dude, because I'm not
yeah.
going to make it through the
हाँ,
afternoon, man.
सही कहा आपने.
इट इज अ
Not going to
संडे
make
थिंग
it.
ओनली भाई, जैसे इफ यू
Okay.
गो टू लखनऊ, लाइक इवन इफ यू गो टू पटना, मतलब बिहार के भी कल्चर में ये चीज है भाई,
Right, right.
आपको मिलेगी सुबह सुबह कचौड़ी मिलेगी
कचौड़ी.
मस्त, मेरे को तो बहुत पसंद है, कचौड़ी मिलेगी आपको बढ़िया सी, साथ में आपको चने की सब्जी मिलेगी, जलेबी मिलेगी साथ में,
जलेबी.
पूड़ियां मिलेंगी 2-3, और योर सेट भाई,
Yeah.
योर सेट।
ओडिशा में
सुबह
तो
I
सुबह,
was
पूरी और उपमा is usually served together along with आलू की सब्जी. So you like
हाँ
enjoy it together.
भाई,
So Odisha breakfast.
ब्रेकफास्ट आर
That's why dahi vada aloo dum bhai. I think thanks to Master Chef कि finally Odisha cuisine is finally in the
नहीं,
map.
अरे उड़ीसा का उड़ीसी कुड़ाच कंपटीशन बोल रहे, तो वहां पे तो भाई मतलब भाई बहुत, उड़ीसा का तो बहुत अच्छा है भाई, आई लव इट,
Oh,
मतलब इन जनरल
right.
भाई, आप मिठाई की बात कर लो, मतलब बिकॉज इट्स अ वेरी गुड कॉम्बिनेशन, मैं ये कह सकता हूँ, मेरे को बिहार का कुजीन भी बहुत पसंद है, बट बिहार में भी नॉनवेज बहुत सही बनता है, बट क्योंकि पोर्ट के साथ जैसा कनेक्शन है ना उड़ीसा के पास, वो
Seafood
वाला
is next
cuisine,
level.
हाँ सी फूड भी बहुत अच्छा हो जाता है, जैसे
Next level.
इन मिथिला रीजन इन बिहार हैज अ
Mithila,
वेरी
Bihar.
गुड फूड कल्चर भाई, उन्होंने तो
Top.
साइंस पढ़ी हुई है, दे हैव डन साइंस अबाउट इट, कि अगर आप मीठा बहुत ज्यादा खा रहे हो तो ये वाला पत्ता का पकौड़ा खाओ,
lot of
राइस
South.
में तला हुआ, तो आपको
Dude,
आपको वो नहीं होगी, आपका शुगर
Right.
स्पाइक इतना ज्यादा नहीं
People are
होगा
loving
भाई।
in the comments, like people are already high on food, like they're absolutely hungry. वो भी
Uh,
dinner time
bro,
में
I'm the worst person to talk about food with, dude. It would be
I
an
can
absolute nightmare if people spoke to me before dinner time.
I
I
can
would
I मैं
make it
ललचा
really
सकता हूँ, मैं
bad for
ललचा
people.
सकता हूँ. I can absolutely, like, I can convince you that this food is good. I can explain
भाई
it.
तो
So I
भाई
have a question to
anybody,
ask you. Have you seen the
Mhm.
shorts? So now let's troll Gujarat for a little bit. No offense, Sumit.
Uh,
This is just for fun.
no offense, my wife as well.
No, this is actually just for fun. This is just for fun. Okay, so a few months ago there was Eid, right? So people were obviously maintaining iftar for Ramadan or Ramzan. I don't know, in our country you call it Ramzan, everyone else calls it Ramadan. I'm not really sure what that is
Ramadan.
about exactly.
So I live
But
in Canada. So Middle East countries, they call it Ramadan.
yeah, I
And
don't
then
I don't
in
know
India,
why
it's
we call it
Ramzan.
Ramzan. It's very I don't get it really. No one's
It's a
really
Urdu
explained it to
derivative
me,
of
but
Arabic. It's Urdu
हाँ
derivative.
it's,
So in Urdu,
there are
it's
so many
Ramzan.
words जिसका वैसा सा मतलब है भाई।
I feel like only our country actually says Ramzan though. Like
हाँ
when it comes
Ramzan.
to
100%।
this thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so I was watching. It was bizarre to me, yeah, but I was seeing a shot where there is a ustad cooking outside. He's like iftar for non-veget. I mean, vegetarian iftar, and I'm like, huh? The first day I'm reading that, and I'm like, what? What's happening, dude? And then I read no vegetarian iftar in Gujarat. I'm like, okay, now that makes
Now
little
that
more
makes
sense.
sense.
That makes a little more sense. And then no, I'm watching him cook, no, and I'm like. And I'm sitting there looking at the shot. No, my God, I might actually want to go there and eat this food just out of curiosity. Like the
Out
concept
of
only is
curiosity.
out of it. And I'm thinking to myself, no, like Gujarat, dude, because I'm predominantly vegetarian, I know Valence is going to renounce my go-in card now for that. The thing is, I can live anywhere in India, but the thing is, no, the food has to be good. It's not about if it's veg or not. If the food's not, when you eat go-in food, you're so used to a certain taste
भाई मतलब देख
that there
जैसे ना
are
वन
not, bro,
वन
in North
cuisine,
India, they don't make it, bro. They don't make it. I ordered fish curry rice for my friend who lives in
करी नहीं खा रहा है।
Dehradun, Dehradun,
You
right? Because
heard
she, not
yourself,
me.
right? You heard yourself, right?
Fish
You
curry
are
rice,
talking
yeah.
about landlocked places and you
Landlocked
are
places
No,
में
asking
no,
fish.
for fish
no,
curry.
no, bro. No, listen, no, that's not the issue. The issue wasn't that. The issue wasn't the fish. Funny enough, the fish she actually enjoyed. I sat there and I said, see, this is what people eat here. I brought you here. If you want to eat it, you can eat it. I don't know if you
Right.
can eat fish or not. Eat it. But this is what people got. So she ordered. She's like, yeah, okay, cool. So she eats it, I'm like,
Huh.
she started eating. She started sweating, bro. I'm like, what's happening to you? Like, it's so spicy. And I don't eat fish, bro. I don't. It's a texture thing for me. I've already explained
Right.
it to everyone in the chat. I don't want to bother them. Yeah, last week only I said this. So I
Right.
put my finger in, or I put
Hmm.
I put a spoon, I put my finger, and I don't want to eat it. No, I've already ordered my. And I tasted. I'm like, this is mild. Like it's all
Hmm.
the curry is orange. It's not even red. Like, and
Right.
she's like, "Are you crazy?" I'm like, "No. What do you eat
All.
in Dehradun? Do you even put salt in your food? Like,
Yeah.
what is this?" And she, dude, she
Exactly.
was sweating, dude. She
भाई
was.
कहाँ खाया
I
मुझे नहीं
started
पता,
getting
ये
worried.
स्टेशन के बाहर खाया है पता नहीं,
कहाँ पे क्या किया है?
पता नहीं।
Seriously.
Oh,
मतलब यार
but
I mean,
bro, I
even
thought Indian people can eat spicy. Like I said, the issue
it's not
wasn't the fish.
necessary,
She
bro.
ate the fish. She
Bro,
ate
if
the
you
fish.
see
She had no problem.
from
Bro, I thought I had to actually. I thought she was going to faint.
oh my
It
God,
was
I know,
hot.
I've
It was
seen
in the
people.
afternoon.
I've
She's
seen.
just pouring with sweat. I'm like, we're sitting under the fan, and I'm like, what's
You know,
happening
the
now?
same
Are
thing
you
kind of
allergic?
happened.
I thought she's
कहाँ गया
allergic.
था, कहाँ की बात है ये, बात कहाँ
So,
की है?
yeah,
Delhi.
yeah. She came to visit Goa with
Goa,
her
okay.
tour.
So
Yeah, she
Dehradun
came
अच्छा
में.
to visit
गोवा की
in
बात
tour.
है, अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा।
हाँ.
She came here and we made her have fish curry rice because she said, what do people come here to eat? So I took her to a place where I know because my family goes then eat. She was melting, yeah, and I was like, "What do y'all eat in Dehradun? Y'all even have chilies in Dehradun?
फिर
Like this
आपकी
is
दोस्त
mild,
रिद्धि,
It
yeah,
depends. It depends. Even in
फिर आपकी
Odisha.
दोस्त
So when I made that
bro.
switch, na,
A
when
lot
I
of
made that
people can't
switch,
handle spice in our country. You'll be surprised. A
lot
lot.
of people actually.
हाँ
Even if you
तेरा
go to
भाई
Odisha and all,
बिकॉज इट्स
the same
भाई
situation.
स्पाइस इज समथिंग जो आपको बहुत छोटे से एक्नॉलेज करवानी पड़ती है, वरना बड़े होके तो भाई
Varna,
बंदे मैंने देखे हैं भाई, उनके सिट्टी
you
पिट्टी
cannot.
बुने हैं।
You cannot.
Great
अरे
point by
भाई
Ruchi
देयर
here.
इज
But
मतलब
but I'll tell you guys one thing. Montreal में South Indian biryani. So when I say South Indian biryani, it's a spicy version of the Rayalaseema, ठीक है, Anantapur, Guntur वाला biryani, ठीक है. Bro, French Quebecois, ठीक है, they
Oh,
are
Putin,
lined up.
Putin.
The Putin folks, like they are lined up, bro. They're lined up and they're absolutely loving and enjoy. You're sitting on two chairs, okay?
They make it a challenge, na? They make it a challenge to
But they
themselves.
love it. They're loving it. They're like, and a lot of my
But they
teammates
don't
are like,
love the
you
people that
taste.
are making it. They don't love the people that are making it.
Hey, but poutine is a French Canadian dish.
Putin is a French Canadian dish.
Poutine is a French dish.
It's a Quebecois dish.
But we see what you're trying to do, Suraj. It's okay. We are not participating in that today. But I see what you're
not
doing.
मेरा joke
I see
खा
what
गए
you're-
मेरे भाई. But
Trudeau
ठीक है.
government follower over here. The bottom.
No,
So yeah, मतलब
Okay,
in
so-
general, भाई, what is your comfort food? ऐसे Ash,
So
comfort
this is
food,
precise.
comfort.
I'm so glad you asked. Before you answer that, I was going to set it up for this only.
Right.
Now I need an honest answer. I don't need.
Honest answer.
I'm not interested in this biased nonsense. Okay.
Okay.
Because I'm
fine.
talking about food. I get very serious when it comes about food
I'm
and
very
Onana.
personal with food. I'm very
Onana and
personal.
food are the only things I can get serious about. Okay, that's the only thing. Otherwise, everything's a joke for me.
great keeper, great food you're referring to. But yeah,
Absolute bum of a man, and he should never be allowed to interview ever again till he retires. That's it.
That interview. Man.
Simple as that. So if you haven't, it's fine. Then you give me your
Right.
choices. Okay. So
Okay.
top 3 cuisines you think are the best in the world. If you haven't eaten top 3 international cuisine, then you tell me your top 3 favorite dishes or whatever you can
Right.
pick out from whatever cuisine. So
Right.
Ash, because you live in French Canada, you start first.
I've eaten a lot of cuisine. So my top three. I'm not talking about comfort food. I'm talking about the flavor itself, right? Indian,
So cuisines.
obviously.
You're talking about cuisines. You're talking, right?
Cuisines. Obviously, top tier is Indian because it like the flavor profiles are
very
immense.
diverse. It's insanely diverse.
But second, my favorite second is Japanese. The authentic Japanese, not the one we get in India. The Japanese food, like the ramens, the original sushis, right? And then
Suraj is offended already.
नहीं. मतलब there are
Not what you get.
there are good restaurants in India. मतलब दिल्ली
So
भाई.
if you
Delhi.
Go
good
to
restaurant,
But you see,
good
what I'm
anybody who lives in Delhi, अगर उसे थोड़ा अच्छा Japanese खाना है, go to Ichiban भाई. It is very
Ichiban.
good.
listen.
Ichiban is-
I think I explained it earlier, but there's a difference between authentic and alternate to the cuisine.
alternate.
I mean, I believe Ashish is talking about authentic.
Like
authentic.
if you go to
I
like
get it. अरे इसलिए because I have never been to Japan, so I can't say it. But
No,
I think
authentic. No. Authentic means.
the Japanese
I'll do it.
people
I did it
cooking
last week. I'll do it again.
exactly. And that is
they
what I
can
was
cook
about to-
and we can't.
and that is what I was about to say. The person who is
Really?
making it in Ichiban is a
good.
Japanese descent. तो
Good.
वो चीज है.
I was talking
I mean,
about dishes that don't have a veg alternative to make people happy. That's what I meant by authentic.
It is not at all the case in Ichiban. If that's your point.
Well, there is a very famous kind of food that is only you get in Japan, and you definitely can't get it in Delhi. Let me just put it that way.
Wagyu.
Very
for-
famous.
For sure. मतलब I neither do I want to indulge in that. So
No, it's
that
not
is-
about. But I'm saying that is the difference between authentic and alternate. Authentic is
but-
not about who cooks it. Authentic is about
Okay,
making
third.
the dish.
Okay,
dish
third
from
choice.
its origin.
Fish is something they import, but okay, ठीक है.
Ah.
I wasn't talking about fish either, but okay.
I know. I was talking about there is one thing that is authentic.
There's
there.
actually multiple things that we don't eat here. Actually,
There are a lot of things.
sushi, ramen is actually original dish for ramen is pork,
Pork,
not chicken.
हाँ, and
Chashu.
and they do provide pork. but
I don't like. I can't. Man. I can't eat it.
मतलब-
It doesn't look
मतलब
nice
भाई
to me.
bacon is something that I like, but pork in itself is something I
Yeah,
like.
I
bacon,
can't do
man.
it. I also can't do it, bro. Like it doesn't look appetizing. Ramen bowls don't look appetizing to me.
Right.
Sorry, you were
first
saying Ashish, so
Indian.
Indian?
हाँ,
Yeah.
ऐश भाई बोल रहे थे हम ही चालू हैं.
नहीं, first Indian, second is Japanese, which I have explored a lot and I like the very fresh flavors of it. Third, any day, Mexican.
Oh, you know what, Ash? I knew I liked you from the moment I saw you, dude. Oh, I'm going to cook with my list. I'm so glad you said Mexican, dude. Honestly. How about Suraj? What do you think are the 3 best cuisines?
भाई
Whether you eat it or not, it's irrelevant.
देख,
What do you think are the
मैंने
3 best
जाके
cuisines?
जो खाए वो तो cuisine बहुत बेकार है. मतलब in general, like for example, I've been to England. Their whole cuisine, भाई, it's all about the flavor of the thing, and I'm like, I don't want to taste the thing itself. I want flavors, भाई. But मतलब their breakfast
Like,
hits. भाई, English breakfast is
yeah,
English
bomb.
breakfast
English
hits.
breakfast.
It
English
hits.
Ooh.
breakfast is bomb.
Top
ठीक है.
top tier.
Other than that, they don't have food. They don't have food.
I don't know.
Other
I don't know if I would eat the blood sausage. That doesn't look nice
Bangers
to
and
me.
mash,
But
bro,
which they
apart from
call
that,
bro,
bangers and
apart
mash.
from
I
that, it looks
pass
nice.
on. I pass
Yeah.
on that thing. I used to always replace it with something. Give me
Okay.
an extra sausage in
They
the
make good
replacement
fish
of that.
cakes and all, the cod fish cakes
Hmm.
and all, but that's all it is. Like from British
हाँ,
food.
मतलब not blood pudding. I can't do that 100%. भाई
Italian,
वो एक
Italian.
वो एक haggis करके एक चीज खाते हैं भाई.
Oh,
Have you
Scottish.
seen that shit, भाई? Oh damn, भाई. People say Indian food is this and that and unhygienic and thing. भाई तुम उनका haggis देखो भाई.
But
तुम्हारे
there's
हगेड़ा
there's
निकल
a lot
जाएगा.
of cuisine that uses stomach lining as their food though. It's not
Oh yeah,
just
they do.
British. A lot.
Oh, Turkish.
भाई अरे
Turkish they
बिहारी
use it.
You know, it
cuisine में
doesn't look nice though. It doesn't look nice.
हाँ, it doesn't
Turkish
at
do it.
all. भाई there are certain people in Bihar, people have this obsession. मतलब internet पे things that look weird sell, right? There is thing, अरे क्या कहते हैं यार, चुस्ता.
Indo-Chinese.
Have you heard that thing,
हाँ,
चुस्ता?
chusta I've seen.
वो मैंने अपनी जिंदगी में नहीं खाया वो, लेकिन लोग बहनों कैसे खा रहे हैं. I will never eat that shit भाई. मैंने भाई आपके पास इतना कुछ था खाने को, आपको उसका अंतड़ी तक खाना है तेरी बहन भाई.
And
पराठा.
Hisham yeah बोल रहे थे, right? So Saudi, so there's difference in Middle East cuisine. There's so much layers to it. If you go to Saudi, Qatar, you will much more relate to their flavors. But
भाई
if you
Lebanese is
eat
great.
shawarma, because if you
Lebanese.
eat shawarma of Lebanon and Syria, it's nowhere near to the ones you get here or even in Arab as well. It's very different.
हाँ,
Very very
भाई मेरे
different.
को
जमीन आसमान का फर्क
इंडियन
in terms of
वर्जन,
flavors.
मतलब वही वाली बात है ना, स्वाद वाली बात है. मेरे को इंडियन वर्जन ऑफ शोरमा ठीक लगता है. मतलब देयर आर सर्टेन आउटलेट्स इन दिल्ली जिन्होंने ना बहुत अच्छा, बिकॉज देयर इज सबसे अच्छी चीज है कि दिल्ली में बहुत सारे रेफ्यूजी कैंप्स है. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल
exactly.
लाजपत नगर इन दिल्ली. मैं तो बहुत फूडी हूँ, तो भाई आई हैव बीन टू लाजपत नगर. वहां पे देयर इज अफगान
भाई
रेफ्यूजी कैंप.
बोहरी cuisine in Delhi is next level भाई.
हाँ, अरे
Mumbai
भाई
as well.
तिब्बतन, मैं अपने टॉप 3 में आई वाज गोइंग टू ऐड तिब्बतन. भाई इट मेक्स मी फैट बट इट्स एक्सीलेंट.
Tibetan food, really?
ओ भाई आई लव इट. देयर इज सो मच भाई देयर. मतलब मैं इसलिए तिब्बतन को अलग नहीं करता हूँ, बट बिकॉज इट्स वेरी सिमिलर टू सर्टन, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल नॉर्थ ईस्ट का जो फ्लेवर है इंडिया में, दैट इज वेरी सिमिलर टू, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल द मोमोज दैट आई हैव हैड, और या नेपालियों का खाना इज वेरी मच बिहारियों का खाना. मतलब मैं जनरली, नो ऑफेंस एनीबॉडी इफ दे आर टेकिंग एन ऑफेंस, बट आपका मिथिला रीजन, हमारा मिथिला रीजन बहुत सिमिलर है, तो देयर फूड इज वेरी सिमिलर. बट या इंडियन तो 100% टॉप. देयर इज नथिंग दैट बीट्स इंडियन. देयर इज सो मच डाइवर्सिटी. ठीक है, 100% इंडियन. इटालियन ओरिजिनल, मतलब ऑथेंटिक इटालियन इज फक भाई. आप पूरा पिज्जा खा जाओगे, आपको पता नहीं चलेगा. इट इज
Exactly.
Bro.
You just eat the whole, and next day it's gone by. No bloating, no like digestion issues, nothing. It's like you eat gluten day in day out. Like I felt the same when I'm like I'll never eat like up to my, like I don't want to sound like very snobbish and everything, but these are Domino's वगैरह, like I don't even eat these days. Like एक बार वो स्वाद आपने
Yeah,
चख
bro.
लिया ना, there's no going back, bro. There's absolutely no going back. Trust me, there's no going back. Like
I agree.
I'll tell you, margarita pizza in Domino's is full of like white cheese, but asli margarita is basil and tomato sauce and that mozzarella cheese, man. That's what like, it looks
बस.
beautiful.
अरे मैं किसी भी, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल पिज़ेरिया दे सूजी इन दिल्ली, मतलब देयर आर टू आउटलेट्स. अगर दिल्ली में कोई रहता है, लियोज एंड पिज़ेरिया डे सूजी, अगर आप कभी जाओगे फ्राइडे नाइट को,
I've heard of Susie's. I've
हाँ.
heard of it.
But भाई it's in top 25 in Asia. It's that good.
Right.
So basically, भाई I have had their margarita. You can have the whole pie and it's
All the pie
very-
easily, ऐसे ही.
फिर आप डोमिनोज नहीं खा सकते. आप फिर
नहीं
डोमिनोज
खा
खाने
सकता,
में
मैं वही तो बोल रहा हूँ. There's no, मैं इंडिया के
भाई
नहीं
मेरे
खा
को
पाता.
सबसे अच्छा जो मैंने पिज्जा खाया है, जो मैंने अमेरिका में सबसे अच्छा पिज्जा खाया था, और जो मुझे लगता है कि मैं वापस आने के बाद उसका आउटलेट सर्च किया, इट हैड क्लोज्ड इन नोएडा. पता नहीं कि नोएडा में क्यों खोला, चूतिए हैं वो लोग. ठीक है, बट पापा जोन्स, एनीबॉडी दैट हैज नॉट हैड पापा जोन्स, भाई आप पापा जोन्स ट्राई करो भाई.
That one is good.
बेस्ट पिज्जा है, बेस्ट
It's good.
पिज्जा है.
From a US
So
perspective, it is. Italians would hate it, but it is good.
हाँ, अरे मैं वो मल्टी चेन वाले पिज्जास की बात कर रहा हूँ,
हाँ,
मल्टी
chain restaurant,
of
chain
course.
restaurant. Yeah,
हाँ,
of course, of course, of
पिज्जा
course, of
हट
course.
पिज्जा हट डोमिनोज एंड क्या नाम है ये all these
Papa
chains,
John's.
even
All the time.
there is Lapinos in Delhi, मतलब उससे भी
हाँ.
compare अगर मैं कर दूं
Man, come on, bro. Come on.
Mumbai's में there is Joey's. Like that's crazy. Like full of like.
You used to have
cheese.
Smoking Joe's? Smoking Joe's you had
Smoking
when you
Joe's.
were in Bombay? Bro,
Mhm.
it
Smoking
used to be
Joe's.
so good and then it just went out of business.
Absolutely.
It was only
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Bombay, I think.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
mine,
You
it's
tell
time to
yours.
be controversial. Hey,
Bolo,
y'all,
bolo.
I know you're currying favor with the subscribers. Y'all both said Indian. I noticed that. Sneaky people.
No,
y'all are.
it is what it is, man.
भाई
See,
it is भाई food में तो Indian
even the
food is
Europeans living in Canada actually made me believe even more that Indian is one of the best cuisines in the world. भाई.
हाँ अरे 100% यार आप साउथ का खाना और नॉर्थ का खाना द वर्सेटिलिटी फ्रॉम वेस्ट टू ईस्ट द वर्सेट
I
भाई
can vouch for it,
वेस्ट
bro. I've lived there now. I can vouch for it.
हाँ अरे 100% भाई आप वेस्ट ऑफ इंडिया में खाओ थोड़ा चीनी वीनी मिला होता है ठीक है यू गो टू वेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ ईस्ट पार्ट ऑफ इंडिया
What did I tell you? See, Suraj, after knowing me all these years, you still fell for it. I told you I'm going to trigger people, and you only got triggered before everyone else. So nice, no? I was thinking, should I just let you go on or should I just stop you? I was just wondering.
बेस्ट
Okay.
शोरमा
So, sure,
बोल
bro,
बोल
how like okay, wait, 1 minute. That's one question I did want to ask you. When you said
हाँ.
Indian shawarma, what did you mean? Like how is it made in Delhi? I'm not sure because here also it's not made legitimately the right way. So in Goa
सो
even. So
दे
like what do you mean?
I have had the so called मतलब ऐसे मैंने लेबनीज वाला वर्जन टाइप खाया है
With
कि
with
जिसमें
with
वो
pita and with
हाँ
pita
हाँ
and the
हाँ तो with
okay. Got
pita
it, got it,
bread
got
Zatar
it.
and everything.
and that वो ऐसे वो जो मशीन से
Tahini,
काट के
Tahini,
वो
tahini.
हाँ
tahini,
chicken and then
hummus, and zatar.
थोड़ा सा hummus and then वो चीज क्या
Pickled,
नाम है
pickled, pickled. You
fries
had
and
it
a
with
radish
the pickle
हाँ
radish.
radish pickle yes
Mm, mm, mm.
so I've had that and
Exactly.
that is excellent that is very filling मतलब that is very filling but जो इंडिया जो दिल्ली में मिलता है ना वो मिलता है कट 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 कट
हाँ.
कट वो ऐसे एक रुमाली सी रोटी होती है बड़ी तगड़ मेरे को वो रोटी बहुत पसंद है मतलब करोल बाग में देयर इज दिस स्पेसिफिक शोरमा किंग्स करके एक दुकान है दैट इज नॉस्टैल्जिया टू मी दैट इज
Right, right.
मतलब
वो जो
बिल्कुल
bread बोल रहे हो
वो
ना सूरज,
इंडिया
actually
का
उसको साज.
ऑथेंटिक वाला बना रहे हैं
हाँ, उसको साज बोलते हैं. साज in Lebanese. साज bread.
Yeah.
अच्छा बिल्कुल बिल्कुल ऐसे कट कर बहुत ही
वो
फाइनली
पीटा और
चॉप्ड
वो अलग होते हैं एकदम. हाँ.
हाँ हाँ
So
मतलब
I'm not going to say Indian and I'm not going to say egg roll and chicken roll.
Kaati roll, bro.
Prana,
Top.
you're saying a lot staying in New York, bro. Otherwise, you would be catching strays here if you lived in India for saying this.
भाई
Uh,
न्यूयॉर्क में देयर इज दिस
I've
कार्ट
eaten there.
कहाँ
Halal
का
guys.
हलाल
Halal
गाइस
the,
guys.
the
हलाल
the
गाइस
the food cart that's always on
It's the
YouTube Shorts.
हाँ
it is the
भाई
only
भाई
5-star
हलाल गाइस इज बैंगर मतलब इट
banger.
इज वेरी क्लोज टू इंडियन वाला फ्लेवर तो आपको अच्छा लगता है
Banger, man, banger. I've
भाई
eaten this.
इट इज वेरी गुड मजा आया था
I waited in the queue for 40 minutes. What worth every
वर्थ इट अरे
bite.
उसमें भूख बढ़ती है उसमें भूख
Bro,
बढ़ती है यार
I bought their sauces, their garlic sauce. I bought 4 or 5 packets and bought it back to my home in Montreal so that I can make something sandwiches and stuff with it.
हाँ
Honestly,
भाई
it was
बहुत
that good.
भाई उनका व्हाइट सॉस इज बैंगर भाई इट इज वेरी गुड तू न्यूयॉर्क कब गया सूरज भाई 2018 में गया था
Best margarita I had in India is Jamie Oliver's, of course. That is what
cheap
we were
man
talking about last week, Anirban. Bro, he made his empire based on cooking Italian food because his what do you call it? His mentor was a proper Italian, Gennaro. You see him in the TV shows all the time. He always in his TV show with him. Proper Italian
भाई
man. I
मटन
mean,
रारा वेलेंसी भाई लेजिट भाई
Oh,
देयर
mutton
आर
rara.
सो मेनी मतलब छोड़ो मतलब ठीक है
Oh. अरे मैं इंडिया आके मैं पागल हो गया हूँ. मेरे को खाना है अब.
it was a
मैं 2
joke.
दिन
It
हुआ
was
है
a
हमें
joke,
चेक है.
Pranay.
तू
My
इंडिया
God,
है ऐसे
everybody's getting
हाँ.
triggered with the food, dude. Today, I love
कहाँ पे
it.
हाँ, मैं इंडिया आया
Everybody's
हूँ अभी.
getting
मैं
triggered with
बैंगलोर
the
में हूँ.
कहाँ
food.
पे कौन सा शहर
मैं अभी बैंगलोर में हूँ फिलहाल. मेरे घर पे यहाँ पे पेरेंट्स हैं. पेरेंट्स एंड बैंगलोर. सो आई एम इन बैंगलोर नाउ.
बढ़िया है भाई बेस्ट है
1
Against
महीने के लिए आया
Burkina
हूँ मैं.
Faso, bro. Who plays the star players against Burkina Faso, dude? These people also know they're trying to mint
बुर्किना फासो में अच्छे
appearance
प्लेयर्स
money.
है भाई
Sure, bro. Sure. I'm sure they'll be like Turkey and Afcon, dude. It's okay. Thank you. I've heard that
Wait,
one
wait.
before also.
And they have been far better in the. अबे टर्की तो मैं आज के डेट में रेट ही नहीं करता मैं इसीलिए people were hyping Turkey against Spain मैंने बोला मैं कुछ I made no comment and you saw
Bro,
what
that
happened.
your brother, no, he's so shameless, bro. He's so shameless. Yamal versus Guler. I'm like, bro, really? Are we really doing this?
Guler.
Yamal versus Guler in the title. Like it's a real thing. Like it's a real thing, dude. Bro, that
I
it's not
don't
Austria versus Turkey, dude. It's Spain versus Turkey, dude. What is this? Yamal, bro. Like I was like, no, so don't do this, Jan.
Yeah, man.
Cool, Ash. So my three cuisines are very simple. First is Italian because I think Italian is the first thing that made
good.
me want
That's my
to
favorite.
experience cuisine, different
Yes.
cuisines, because it was the first shock to my system, you could say, from food I don't regularly eat, like dosa and dal and rice and
Absolutely.
stuff like that.
Absolutely.
For me, Mexican food, bro. It's not veg friendly. I'll be honest with you. All
It's
their
not
good
veg.
dishes are definitely
Mexican,
not veg. All the good
yes.
dishes too are not veg at all. Like none of
It
them.
is not. It is
And
not. I can
like
I,
tell
none
you.
I
of them.
had a I had a authentic gnocchi. My
Oh ho
goodness.
ho. Oh ho, bro. Gnocchi. Gnocchi is why people in the chat, if you haven't tasted gnocchi, guys, you're missing out on real Italian
I
food.
would
Gnocchi
have
with tomato basil sauce and Parmesan cheese
और
on top. Bhai, you're
भाई it is
sorted.
butter. It is butter. भाई Toninos anybody that wants to have मतलब मैं बहुत ठूसा हूँ भाई. Toninos anybody
I
wants
make
to try
I make
good.
gnocchis actually.
हाँ
I make gnocchis.
Really?
अबे वाह. G से start होता है. G से.
Ah,
Yeah.
gnocchi. Champagne. It's that
And
gnocchi.
one more thing, since you mentioned gnocchi, another thing, low key, that when you look at it on food shorts or TV shows, doesn't look nice at all unless you eat it in real life. It is risotto. Risotto is excellent. Risotto is excellent. I was not invited. Wow, Ayush. Well, I was told I believe you have a stream, Ayush. So how can I invite you? Unless we are, we can't do that, can you? You can't do the joint stream thingy, I think you
No.
can,
You
but
can
I
do
don't think.
you can cross stream between channels definitely, but you need to authenticate and stuff. I think
Okay,
I don't know
got
if
it.
it works with the free plan or not. I'm not sure.
No, it's I don't think it works with the free
Lala is
plan.
here. I'm joining Lala stream bhai in 5 minutes.
Yes, of course. So for me, it would be Italian, Mexican, Indian, but
Fourth
I
bata. Mera
can't.
fourth. Mera fourth
One
Italian.
place, one place I cannot afford. Wait to go to is Turkey.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't wait.
bro.
I can't
हाँ
wait.
क्या भड़वे?
I'm very excited.
Sorry क्या? Hello
Turkey,
क्या?
Turkey.
Turkey, yeah, bro. The
Great
food's mad.
footballers they have. They
Listen,
produce.
dude, on that note, no, I just realized something that I read the other day. It's a fun fact that Onana couldn't even save his hairline if he goes to Turkey.
भाई there is a reason he went there before the World Cup.
बट जो भी लिवरपूल ने जो जर्सी निकाल दी
So
ना
amazing.
So yeah, so those are okay. So before you go,
Yeah.
one question, Shakshuka. Shakshuka is actually
Shakshuka.
a Moroccan
Moroccan.
GK.
Shakshuka is
Moroccan.
North African. It's North
North
African if I'm not
Moroccan.
wrong.
Yeah.
Moroccan,
Sherbir, Selbir is from Turkey. Selbir is from
Selbir.
Turkey. वो भाई वो भी बहुत तगड़ी चीज है. Selbir.
So there is remember earlier they were talking about a show, Ashish. Lupin, try it.
Lupin.
Try it on
It's
Netflix.
on my list.
Yeah.
Lupin is
Excellent.
in my list. Fosse.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
Lupin is
I was going to say it like that, but then I have to spell it out, and then people are like, "Why did you
Lupin.
say it like that?" So I
From
just
India.
say it like that only. Yeah.
Lupin. So obviously, no.
It's
It's there in my list.
how is your French actually? That reminds me.
I
You do
can
live in
understand
Montreal,
French.
no?
I mean, I can pronounce. I don't need menus in English anymore in restaurants.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, I don't.
Wow.
I mean, you gain
Guys,
that
so
like while listening to
basically this is a shakshuka is a dish from Morocco, kind of.
Yeah, I said
मतलब
that.
Morocco,
I said that, bro.
Algeria.
Yeah.
Huh?
and
Morocco.
it
I
just
said that, yeah.
migrated towards Ottoman Empire जब सारे सब कुछ हुआ
अरे,
तो then
Shout out to the Ottomans, dude.
भाई फुटवर्स भाई देयर इज नथिंग बेटर मतलब कंफर्ट फूड
No.
में तो लेजेंड
मेरा
मेरे लिए
कंफर्ट
तहरी
फूड
है
बिफोर आई लीव मेरा कंफर्ट फूड मेरे सामने अगर आप चिकन बिरयानी रख दोगे and मेरे सामने अगर आप रख दोगे कड़ी चावल, I would choose कड़ी चावल any
नहीं
day.
मैं तो जो बिरयानी तो माइया वे कुछ भी
बिरयानी
करके
तो मैं
दिया
कभी खा लूंगा,
होगा,
कड़ी चावल bro.
लेकिन
I was just going to
लेकिन
ask you all your comfort food, and you all did it yourself, so it's great.
नहीं भाई,
Ooh.
मेरे लिए तो भाई मतलब आई लव राइस, आई एम अ बिहारी, आई लव राइस एंड
Oh
हेंस
man, rice
एनीथिंग,
तो
मतलब जो है एनीथिंग विद राइस आई एम मोर देन हैप्पी टू हैव, ठीक है। एंड भाई
पूरी कर
भाई हाँ,
पसंद।
मेरे को भाई जो बिहार में जो चिकन बनाते हैं ना, मेरे को बहुत पसंद है, मतलब चिकन राइस ऑन अ नॉन ट्यूसडे थर्सडे डेज, आई एम मोर देन हैप्पी टू हैव, मजा आता है, आई लव इट, कंफर्ट इज 100%। भाई मेरे लिए तहरी इज माय मोस्ट कंफर्ट फूड, आई कैन हैव इट।
हाँ, तेरी so good man.
भाई वो
तेरी is
भाई
amazing.
उसमें, और उसको बनाने, एक तो पहली बात है सबका अपना तरीका है, मेरे घर में 4 लोग खाना बनाते हैं, चारों अलग तरीके से बनाते हैं, तो भाई इट इज
Exactly भाई.
फिनोमेनल।
Yeah, so
मैं
peri
जब
peri is
बनाता
spicy.
हूँ
ये
Rajma chawal.
चूतिया बनाता है मेरे बगल में ये बनाता है, हम बनाते हैं, ये खाता है।
Good. वही करो कभी-कभी ना, just like don't come भाई, just don't try वाला होता है ना कभी कुछ लोग को भाई, तो try मत कर, मैं कर लेता हूँ, तो वही है, मैं भी खाना बनाता हूँ, but yeah man, but Nathan and Suraj, I gotta leave भाई.
Before you go, because we were talking about shows,
Right.
any kind of recommendations would be great.
Right. अगर आप लोगों, if you guys really like awkward comedies and just a fun watch Schitt's Creek. Schitt's Creek is top tier show, top tier.
Really
Like
awkward. It's really awkward.
it's a really awkward show. तुमको 1-2 एपिसोड लगेगा एडजस्ट होने में, and once you like Office, right? If you get that vibe of that series, like it's like no returning back. You're gonna rewatch those shows again. Try Schitt's Creek for a fun watch. मैं डार्क वाक नहीं बताऊंगा. It's a international break. जाके Schitt's Creek देखो.
It's an international break.
चल मैं
We'll call you back
देखूंगा।
next week for your recommendations, dude, when the doom and gloom begins for us.
Absolutely. I'll bring my list, bro. Absolutely. Chalo, guys. It was fun
Definitely.
chatting
Thank
with
you, Ash.
everyone, right?
We'll do it
It was
soon.
a
We'll
lot
do
of
it
fun.
soon again, but it's nice to know you're back here, so great.
Absolutely. Indian time zone pe
So
ho
we'll
bhi,
do it soon.
we can do amazing anytime streams. Bhai.
It's a fantastic show again, Jayesh. I've watched all the seasons.
Chalo, bye-bye. I
Fantastic
need to
show.
leave.
Take care,
Chalo,
Ash.
bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
I'll also take a
Take
leave, जयंत को जाना है चीचा भाई के शो
चलो,
स्ट्रीम पे।
Take care, guys. Thank you. And you
Chalo,
have
bye-bye.
a recommendation, Suraj, before you go?
यार I
shows?
would, I'm a
It can be English or it can be Hindi. It makes no
हाँ नहीं,
difference. But give us a good show though.
I have watched many, मतलब there are n number of English shows that I've watched, but मेरा connection उतना ज़्यादा नहीं बैठता। I would recommend if somebody really wants to watch a good Indian movie, आप अंगूर देखो भाई, it's a very good, it's an adaptation from William Shakespeare. It's a great, भाई मुझे time
So-
period वाली, जैसे गोलमाल
Wait,
पुरानी
what
वाली I love it.
adaptation of which play? But like I've not heard of it. That's why I'm asking.
Comedy of Errors. Comedy of Errors.
Comedy of errors.
Yes. So
Nice.
अंगूर,
So
watch
it's a show. It's a show.
it's a movie. It's a movie.
It's a
Angur
movie,
is the
okay.
1987 या 1992 movie. It's an old film, but the comedy is great. Bhai. The comedy is great. I would any day recommend. Acting by phenomenal.
And TV show? Anything that someone can easily
I
available?
अभी
someone?
I'm watching सारे जहां से अच्छा. My wife is watching a Korean show. I don't know the name of it.
That
but-
sounds way more fun than what you just said.
भाई
सारा
नहीं सारे
जहां
जहां से अच्छे. It's about
A song.
India. No, basically Pakistan is trying to create their nuclear everything, and India is trying to retaliate. Or it's
Any-
very, the best part about it na is कि it's not ऐसे आप समझ लो preachy नहीं है. It's not कि patriotic पैर दिया का.
Yeah.
भाई you will feel bad. You will feel like कि नहीं यार ये मतलब
They humanizes the situation.
exactly. The spies are made. You are like कि भाई, मतलब I am watching it right now and I'm like भाई एक किसी को इंसान को पता ही नहीं होगा कि भाई इतना कोई स्ट्रगल कर रहा है मेरे लिए, because I can live freely. अब मेरे कंट्री को थ्रेट हो सकता है. So it is a great watch. I don't think it's very preachy. It's great to watch.
It's
Chal,
happened
theek
a
hai.
while back actually. Footverse. Take care. Thank you for joining, Suraj. Of course, I'll see
No
you
worries
soon.
there. Call me whenever you are doing a chill stream. I'll be more than happy
Take
to.
care. Take care. Take care. All right, guys, you're just stuck with me now. We'll go on for a few more minutes. But yeah. I mean, put your top 3 cuisines in the chat, guys. We were reading them earlier. If anyone is new and hasn't done it yet, definitely do it. You want to watch a Hindi show? Go for Family Man. So, Jayesh, it's not about whether I want to or not. We were so last week. I don't think you were there for the chill stream we did. We were talking about like a bunch of things. Just Lala was on the channel for a bit, and we were talking about a few things. And it basically came up shows, right? So I was just curious what everyone's watching. So I just asked, nice, just dude, my Hindi is not great, but I don't mind watching anything because as long as it's good, it doesn't really matter, right? The whole point is it should be good to watch. Watch Fleabag if you like The Office. By the way, hasn't The Office started a spin-off? Has it started already or it's going to start soon? Right? There's like a sequel to The Office, The American Office. I forgot what it was called. The Office sequel. I literally just saw it. I mean, I knew it was happening, but I forgot the name of it. The Paper. It's a terrible name, no? The Paper. September 2025 series was already renewed for a wow. It started last week, fair enough. Oh, it's already renewed for a second season. Brilliant. That's when you know you're popular, my friends. When they renew you before the season starts. It is. It can be. It can be, Jayesh. Some people don't think so. It can be, but for sure. Listening to his description of Family Man, I think I watched the wrong show. What? Why? Indian, Italian, Mexican. Bro, that is literally not the same order, but it was the same three I said, Jayesh. I don't know if you were here when I said it, but yeah. Indian, Mughlai, and Desi Chinese. I love how you said three Indian cuisines, but they're just subsectors of it. What was? Um, actually, Chinese instead of Mexican. Actual Chinese? Actual Chinese food or Indo Chinese? Chole bhature, dal and sorry, naan and dal makhni, aloo ke parathe with lassi, and I believe a margarita pizza, Naples style. You know what? That's not a bad combination. The first one I can't do in the afternoon, bro. I won't make it to the. I can't do it in the morning. I won't make this. I won't make my day will be in real trouble. Real trouble if I start my morning with a chole bhature. Mexican, Japanese, Mediterranean, of course. And I mean, of course, yeah, Indian. All obviously we'll all say Indian, dude. But like the thing is, I just wanted to know what everyone else is like eaten while they have been, trying food. Delhi North Indian food, Delhi Italian food, Delhi Japanese food. Can you imagine when you go somewhere else and then don't get what you want to eat? Always Sunny in Philadelphia is good. What is it like? 15 seasons? Paper, it's called. Called the paper, yeah. Bro, already renewed for a new season. And it's about a newspaper show. Okay, fair enough. It's supposed to be a sequel though, right? I got that right? The series is a follow-up and spin-off to the American mockumentary. Mockumentary. Bro, India's so diverse. It's like we have 5 different cuisines ourselves. Yeah, that is kind of why I went by country, Jayesh. But yes. Hello, Manaj. Angur is directed by Gulzar. Classic. Wait, that was the recommendation, right? Okay. Once went on a date with a girl who suggested pizza with rice. I assume that was the only date you had, Ruchi. Literally gave you a big spoiler with his description. It wasn't revealed for the most part of the show that they were. Oh, okay. That's all right, Destroy. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, you can still watch it. Go and fish. When have you come here, Manaj? When have you come here? There are a lot more than fish, my friend. Roles are best. It fills you up good. Is it possible watch Modern Family only first 5 seasons? I've seen Modern Family. What was? It's lovely. Don't watch after season 5. It becomes boring and cringe. Most shows after a certain point of time become boring and repetitive. Footwork. That's just the name of the game. That is why shows like NCIS, they are like in 20 something seasons. The original NCIS, Grey's Anatomy, I think is on 24 seasons now, 26 seasons, something like that. Crazy. Once you get used to the variety of spices, it's a bit difficult to like other cuisines. In my honest opinion, no, I agree with you, Shauna. This is why I said Italian and Mexican and Lebanese. I can't wait to like go to Turkey and eat like Middle Eastern food because Turkey is kind of like the hot tub of it. It used to be the center of the Ottoman Empire, so all the kind of cuisines came there. So if you kind of It's not exactly the same thing, although I'm sure there is authentic food there. Like there's authentic food here for other cuisine. If you go there, you kind of will get most of everything. That's why I can't wait to go to Turkey. Um, I know some people will say Italian is bland, but I would only recommend something. So one thing I learned, I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you guys, okay? But there is one thing I would like to inform you guys for anyone who's not experienced a lot of cuisine food, international cuisine. I will just say this um, because it's something I learned. Um, when we say certain food is bland, I just think people should take into account they cook with what they have. So, like Suraj was giving an example of haggis. They have haggis because they have surplus amount of sheep, and they didn't want it to leave the origins of haggis. They didn't want it to go to waste. So that's how they use intestine and stomach lining. I don't want to gross any of you out, but that is basically the reason why. So some people say Italian food's bland. It is bland in comparison to food we eat. But if you take away Mexico and Middle Eastern food, most food in this world will be more bland to eat than our cuisines. So you have to just take that into account. I feel like that's never taken into account to give people a fair shake about their food. And I think that is really important. So just keep that in mind next time you'll eat any kind of food you aren't used to. Think about what they have, was available to them, especially if you go to an authentic restaurant, not a fusion restaurant. Fusion restaurant, obviously, you can take advantage of not using the principles of the traditional food. Um, yeah, that's what I would say though. That's what I think about sometimes. Like I've heard someone like so many of you guys said Italian, but I heard on a podcast recently they were like Italian food so bland. I'm like, bro, you have to understand that if certain people didn't come to this country, our food would be bland too. A lot of our spices which we take pride from is comes from other places. And now it is grown here. Now you can claim it as your own, but it's not originally our own. So that's what I would say. That's what I would say. But yeah, from Goa only. I didn't know you're from Goa, Manoj. Okay. Working in Mumbai. Nice. I would recommend Undeki. Really underrated show on Sony Live. Tabar on Sony Live is one more great show. Okay. Guys, for anyone who needs a show, playing any games? Not at all at the moment, Jayesh. In fact, I'm not even playing FC anymore because this last month is slow as hell and I don't need to bother with doing anything. So I'm actually taking a break from, I would say I've been taking a break from playing video games for over a month now. Quite enjoyed it actually. Pizza with writers like burger with dahi. Insane show. Pizza with rice? What? Not pizza with rice, pizza with raita. But maybe rice actually would be a better option. No, actually, that wouldn't be a better option. At least raita is like a dipping sauce. Where's that guy? It's called Peaky Blinders. So what was his name? I forgot. Destroyer. But you're lucky he's not here. Otherwise, why you stop spoiling things for people? I tried to run, but Raita already failed. Chuka. Friends never became boring. That was such a beautiful show. Yeah, but I think Friends is a very unique premise as well as food was. Indonesian food's kind of underrated. Valence, you know a place that serves Indonesian food in Goa? I actually don't know. You're flying to Turkey? No, no, dude. It's something I was looking forward to. We were talking about cuisines, but it's definitely something I've always wanted to, not recently. I'm a big history buff, as you know, Jayesh. So Constantinople, Istanbul, trying to offend people, is a very important part of history. You know, like as a lone city. So yeah, would be nice. Don't think it's viable at the moment, is it? If you know, you know, but it would be nice one day. From Amazon Prime is also one crazy. So from the makers of Lost. Interesting. Grey's Anatomy is older than me. Yeah, older than a lot of people actually. Controversial opinion. I'm not a Friends fan fanatic. Sorry, I'm not a Friends fanatic. I read that. I never liked it. I'm more of a Seinfeld guy. Would your generation accept you? My friend, I accept you. I think Seinfeld is better. I think if you take away Matthew Perry's role from Friends, If I speak, I'll be in trouble. I like both, but I was more of a Seinfeld guy personally. But Friends is the most unique. Friends is the most unique concept of a show. It's where all six of them were in all the episodes, and they had the same amount of lines. I thought that is crazy. For so imagine going up to a producer and going, "We want all the same amount of lines every episode." It will never happen now. It'll never happen. There were six relatively unknown people doing it. Now you could never do that. You need to have one star with a backup star in your shows. You might not recognize him, but he'll be like someone who's done for it TV forever or movies at some point of time. It's always like that. It's very unique. Any food in comparison to us will be bland as only honestly Western food feels like starters for us. I think food and spice are like alcohol. The more of it you're accustomed to, the more difficult it is to affect. Bro, I'm telling you, these white folks melt. They see Londa. You just ask for help. Okay, Anish. I hope you get all the help you want, man. I don't know. I don't know how people can actually help you, Anish. If you can explain, I know the situation you're talking about. I don't know if there's anything we actually can do or not. But if there is, then like put like type it down. On Hockey Cats and Netflix is a wild ride. I'm gonna have a pass on that. I heard though it's good. Have you seen Maidan? I have not seen Maidan. I have not. I don't really watch a lot. So okay, I'm just gonna say it so I can get it out of the way. I don't watch a lot of Hindi movies because when I was a kid and I didn't know the concept of Bollywood movies. For me, a movie was a movie, a show was a show, right? So I remember whenever I used to take the bus to go from Bombay to Goa or wherever, we'd always have a movie, in the bus being played at night. And I, as a kid, like a really small kid, I used to sit there and I used to be engrossed in the movie. I used to watch it and I'd be like, this is a fun way to, distract yourself from an uncomfortable bus, right? And then suddenly they would start dancing. And I'd be like, Mom, what is this? Is this an ad? And my mom's like, no, it's part of the movie. I'm like, I don't want to see them dance. They broke the flow of the movie. I don't want to do this. This is annoying. And as I got older, I used to just get more and more annoyed. And a lot of these hits, like unlike English songs, which is just famous because it's a song, a lot of Hindi songs are famous because they were in a movie. Like a lot of straight Hindi music that wasn't adapted to movies got a lot less exposure, even though they are probably songs that are just made instead of songs that are made for a theme of a movie. So that was really, I don't know, man. It could sound a little ignorant, but I used to get very frustrated about the industry that way. I felt like all the popular songs were songs because a famous actor was in it, if that makes sense. Whereas now with DHH, I don't listen to it, but I can admire a lot of DHH and all. It has nothing to do with movies. They're just making their own tunes, they're paving their own path. It has nothing to do with if you're in a movie or not. And I feel like that's what Hindi music should have been like it should have been popularized through their own talent, if that makes sense, and then maybe used as a soundtrack, like how they use it as a soundtrack in movies in America, just as a soundtrack, not as like a dance and all. But honestly, I know it sounds controversial because everyone sits there and sings the songs and dances at it at the club, but I honestly believe that if half of the Hindi songs weren't in movies, I don't think anyone would care, honestly. At least half, because certain songs are linked to certain actors who enjoyed, and those people enjoyed the movie, so they enjoyed the songs. I don't know if I'm making sense. I might be in trouble for that one, but I'm just being honest. So yeah, I don't really see Hindi movies, to be honest. If you're talking about Panchayat, that YouTube show, I believe I saw one season. I don't know how many seasons there are, but I believe I saw it on YouTube first. You remove Matthew and Matt from Friends, the show is dead. But I'll tell you what, Matthew Perry in particular, simply because as the seasons got on, they actually used him as a writer. I'm sure you know this, Football. You obviously watched it. But apparently, he was quite prominent in the writing department as the show picked up momentum. And you can tell where the Matthew Perry jokes are, obviously. I just feel without him, It would have still done well, but I think Matthew Perry's wit took it to another level, honestly. Like The Office without Steve Carell, Friends without Ross is like The Office without Phyllis. I don't know, Ruchi. For me, Phoebe was the one that I felt was resonated less with me. I don't know. Maybe you guys resonated less with Ross, but yeah. But animation, so you really used to watch as a kid. So I used to watch all the old Cartoon Network classics. Sumit, if I'm being very frank with you, Cartoon Network is terrible now. Like, I know they're putting a lot of like Indian shows for kids there and all, but nothing beats Tom and Jerry and Popeye and all that. I know it's not ours. We are trying to promote our own, obviously our own animated shows, and we should obviously do that. We should promote our talent always, but nothing hits like that. Nothing hits like Tom and Jerry, SWAT Cats, Popeye, Looney Tunes. So many, dude. There's so many. Top Cat. Top Cat was my favorite one. It was a really good show. For whatever reason, I enjoyed it though. Very weird. Failed spectacularly. Our industry needs to use their brain. See, the thing is, Shaunak, people try to do a spin-off of Riverdale even, right? Because Archie's was a popular comic, which then got turned into a show, which did relatively well. And then India just picked it up, bro. We cannot keep doing it, bro. We cannot keep doing this. We cannot. It doesn't work. How I Met Your Mother is better than Friends. I mean, it might be unpopular opinion, Anirban, but I actually don't. I don't think you're far off. Indonesian restaurants not in Goa, but in Bombay, the other. Tell me the name, Valence. If whenever I go to Bombay, I'll definitely give it a look. Yeah, out of curiosity, if nothing else. Anyone watching show, I help people out to view episodes in a better way. Whole indie music thing's driven because of sad for music. Oh, wow! Thank. I didn't even read Ruchi's sentence until I said my thing, so that's great. Who's your favorite DHH artist? So, like I said, Pranay, I don't really listen to Hindi music, but I would, honestly, because my Hindi is a bit rough and they speak really quickly for obvious reasons. They speak really quickly. I would need I would need to listen to some slow music and get my momentum with the language, Pranay. Honestly, but if I'm being very honest with you, Pranay, I've come to an age now where I listen to old music, Hindi, English, whatever, and I just listen to podcasts now. Some of the new music, it doesn't hit like they used to. I'll give you a really good example. And I went from stopping listening to a lot of American music because once mumble rap came in, I was not interested. I thought mumble rap was an absolute detriment to hip hop. So I started listening to UK artists. So I listen to like UK music, Afro beats, just anything that is rhythmic, not necessarily about words. So there's an artist that I particularly like. He's called M Huncho. It's trap wave. It's like a subculture kind of movement, but he's very very good. He's very very popular now. More people are doing it, obviously. D Block Europe does trap wave music as well. I'm sure maybe some of you guys have heard of D Block Europe. Nafe Smalls, Nafe, Nafe Smalls. So I listen to that a little bit, but mostly all my listening is done on podcast, to be honest, nowadays. But yes, if you have any recommendations though, Pranay, please put it in the chat. Don't be shy. Protests against corruption and freedom speech, but the Indian media and other media portray wrong. Today, everything burned like the parliament. Yesterday, police shot 24 youth like headshot. Shame. I'm so sorry, Anish. I didn't know that. Uh, I don't. I'm sorry. I feel for you, man. I hope Nepal heals soon. Uh, wow. I wasn't expecting to read that today, but yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Footwas. Sorry, I didn't expect that from Anish, but my prayers are with you, Anish. That might not. Our thoughts are with you, man. We have a lot of people who watch from Nepal here. A lot of my subscribers come here who are regular. Um, they've been telling us the same thing. So yeah. In terms of looks, let me do some reason. Dude had a crazy life. He did, Ruchi. That's why he was not healthy towards the end. But yeah. We portray like we are fighting against social media bans only, so we have to protest. Narrative should be changed. I agree, Anish. That is what we have been told as well, a lot of us. But yeah, Chota Bheem, Motu, and Patlu, bro. I'm telling you, the old Cartoon Network was killer, bro. I love J Cole. J Cole is good. J Cole is quite a nice lyricist. you ever consider watching an anime, watch Haikyuu. So volleyball anime, I swear from the heart, you will watch the show. The show is something very special to me, and watch it in Japod. So the thing I do, Destroyers, even like Lupin, which I have recommended to people and you, I believe. I don't like watching the dub because the dub doesn't sound authentic the way they say the words and how the action is portrayed. So I just prefer watching subtitles. But yeah, so I would do that anyway. Destroyer. I think you will love Maidan. Is about Indian football. Give it a shot. It's really well shot and performed. Is it a movie? Is it a show? Like where can I watch it, Aniban? Is it on Netflix? I heard overseas by D Block Europe. Yeah, that is the kind of music I used to listen to. Nice, slow, relaxed music. M Hancho is really nice. I don't listen to a lot. I used to listen to B Young, P and Young. He has a nice voice, nice rhythmic music. Jumanji was a nice song. If you want to hear Be Young Jumanji, it actually became quite a big hit in England. I don't really know the international scope of this kind of music, but yeah, at Sanchon, it's a banger. Lil Baby, Kati, Young Boy, Gunna Thug, all mumble rappers. But I can't deal with it, Balance. If people like it, that's fine. Bro, I'm so good used to hard lyrics, fast lyrics, mumble rap, and then just gurgling their words is just, it's not really for me, bro. What the F is happening around us? You're going to have to explain that one to me, Nitesh. We're doing a chill stream here. Nepal banned social media so that the people could not protest in singular way. Guess what? They got burned down. Bro. Just tag missile and Doha, Qatar. What the F is happening, man? Well, dude, we have signed apparently we have signed a treaty with Israel. So, we are going to be part of the problem now. I like hearing the new age rap just for vibes and how there is no meaning. I like net spend, yeet, yeet. Drizzy, of course. I mean, Drake, I don't really call him new age because he's been here for a while, but I hear you. The new Drake, by the way, I mean, the old Drake was way better, but yeah. Playboy Carti is good. I've heard some of his music. Before I Am Music album, but for me right now, Don Toliver, Tame Impala. Don Toliver isn't that Afrobeat, Don Toliver? No, Don Toliver is not. He has this song, though. I've seen it. I know I can't remember the song. Yeah. It was trends everywhere on YouTube, Don Toliver. Try Haikyuu once, it'll make me very happy. Bro, where can I watch it? Tell me, na? Where can I watch it? I'm currently only on Netflix, so I'm trying to get everything I can there. The subscription era for me is not working out. It's quite annoying. Grew up in the era whether you had Doordarshan and cable wire for various reasons. There's a struggle to convince parents to get a cable network. Sure. The great news is now you don't have to, and you can watch whatever you want. Courage the Cowardly Dog, Tom and Jerry, many more. Don Toliver is not a mumble rapper. He knows his melodies. Yeah, I can't remember the song right now. I heard it, all the people dancing to it forever a few months ago. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah. Nepal was so good under the king. Congress from our India forced them to form a democratic government. The people from Nepal are demanding the return for the king, and BJP is also supporting the king. Yeah, but hindsight is a wonderful thing. No, footverse. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. If the Nepal government was good, everyone would have said, thanks to Congress, our government is good. Hindsight's a very dangerous thing, footverse. But I hear you. I hear you. I shouldn't be talking about it. It's not my country. But, hindsight's a wonderful thing, dude. Those are the same people saying David Daya still should have been sold. So it's like that. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. Like, I can't really speak on that honestly, but I hear you. In the mumble rapper, though, he's not. Crunchyroll. Okay. I'll give it a try. Current animated shows Indian kids watch are nothing compared to the iconic shows we watched. They were such a good emotional roller coaster every kid should watch. Now all they do is cringe comedy. But bro, if you tell that to people would say, why are you not promoting our local cartoons? It's not even worse. TG references. No, it's just an example, bro. Like everyone goes Congress, Congress, Congress. I'm sure Congress also did good things. The BJP, I'm sure, also have done good things. It's like hindsight's a wonderful thing, Footverse. That's why there's no point. That's why today when people put out the DDG compilations, I want to abuse them. I'm like, bro, it's too late. It's too late. There were people who did dancing emojis when he left, bro. Now they're crying. It's like, hi, anime. I said, not sure. Many people watch there. Please stick with the show, even if you feel strange and starting. Thank me for it. I'll give it a go, dude. I make no commitments, Destroyer, and I'll tell you why. I've not watched an anime since Naruto ended, and there's a reason for that. I didn't want to get into the grind of watching anime again. To be honest with you, it was becoming like too much of an investment in time. I know people who have like who watch 10, 12 animes. I don't even know how they do it, bro, but they do it. I won't make a promise, but I'll definitely give it a look for sure because I just don't want to get addicted to anything Destroy. It's not even about that. It's just like even the recommendation I gave you, it's like 3 seasons are 20 episodes, I think, over 3 seasons. So if you watch it every year, there's like 6 episodes. I'm just trying not to get addicted to anything basically Destroy. But I'm asking for recommendations because people might want to watch. Obviously, sharing is caring. Obviously, as my principal would say, rest in peace. But yeah, selecting government is like selecting a mosquito. You know what will suck the bird, but you select the one that sucks the least. You said it, not me, my friend. I couldn't agree with you more. We realize the value of a thing only when it goes far away from us. DDG. It's not just that balance. It's many things. It is. We were talking about the food. Some people miss the food when they leave the country. Some people miss their parents when they wanted freedom. There's a lot of things, Valence. Do you work, Valence, or do you study? Because you said you were in Bombay, right? Then was worried for nothing. Thought I warned you after you have finished the show, you will still be addicted. No, no, it's not that. I watched Naruto in real time Destroyer. I didn't watch it like how people watch it when they come. I was watching Naruto in real time the entire time. My best friend from Germany came. He's Goan, but he was born in Germany. One of the things he left with me before he left back is he stayed here for 5, 6 years. He didn't go straight away, but the one thing he left behind with me is Naruto. He introduced me to Naruto. I had all the PSP games. Yes, PSP, I said. The new PS4 games come out with Boruto in it as well, actually, but I don't know if I want to make that commitment, honestly. Um, so I watched in real time, so I didn't have to watch like 1,000 episodes. But yeah, especially towards Shippuden at the end. Bro, there were months at a time when Shippuden had no arcs, so I had a break. But yeah, I have my own business, Mandar. I have my own business. Bye, Footverse. Thank you for joining. I think in 5 minutes I'll also be done. Hey, Nirvan, it's been a while. We are free from Onana. He's gone to Turkey. You saw my reaction already, Nirvan. I'm pretty sure you responded on the short. So yeah, I'm an aspirant. Got it. UPSC, UPSC aspirant. I guess. But anyway, that doesn't matter. You don't need to tell me Valence. It's fine. But yeah. Oh, that was fun, man. 2 hours almost passed by again, like last time. Same, bro. My friend introduced me to Naruto. Was the first time I watched anime. It's the only one I watched, dude. I used to be a Pokemon guy until they stopped showing it in real time. Then I stopped watching Pokemon completely. And Naruto had to get crafty with it. But I watched it, and once it got over, I was like, I can't commit anymore, man. CDS, UPSC, yes. Good luck, Valence. I heard it's really tough. I know someone else who's trying to do UPSC as well. So good luck. I believe the exams are next year, isn't it, for UPSC now? Nah, not leave until you make a commitment. Haikyuu just 80 episodes, bro. You're mad. 80 episodes is way too much, Destroyer. But I will definitely give it a watch. Like I told you, I will. Have a good day, Ruchir. Onana never come back. Unfortunately, Karan, he is going to come back because it's not an obligation to buy. But yeah, um, there is that issue, unfortunately. What is all this now? Why am I being bothered? People are playing foot champs today. Today's Tuesday, bro. Why are we playing foot champs? Oh, tomorrow's the deadline for foot champs. Someone's trying to do a speed run of foot champs, dude. It's September. Why are we doing a speed run of foot champs anyway? Oh, Nana, you'll be remembered. Yeah, sure he will be. But placements from next week for me. Taj Oberoi is Marriott Hotel management. Hopefully, good management position for F&B match. Nirvan, you're in. You live in Bombay. You said Taj Oberoi is. So that's Bombay, right? Good luck, buddy. Good luck. There's nothing like it, man. The Oberoi's Taj in Bombay. The Marriott's in Jew. Where is the Marriott? I think I've gone once. I don't remember now. 80 officers, bruh, it's a lot for me, Destroyer. Believe me, I don't, I have no shows I'm watching right now. I can't even get a show to watch, to be honest. I don't have the time. But I'm telling you, I'll genuinely watch it though, for sure. Onana was a gem in terms of resale. Start with 12 episodes, one, then slowly you transition to more lengthy series. Bro, I don't want to, Pranay. I don't want to get addicted. I'm trying to avoid it. Juhu, right? I've seen it. I've gone there once 10 years ago, probably. It's been a while since I've gone to Bombay. I mean, I went to Bombay last year, but outside in the suburb size, it's been a while. I normally, I'm in the town part of Bombay because my family is there. So we don't really go out much unless we go to the Santa Cruz airport. Um, Good luck, man. I mean, the Oberoi is in Nariman Point is. I assume it's still there. I don't even know unless it's changed now. There was an Oberoi's near Nariman Point, wasn't at the end. I don't even know if that building's there anymore. Bombay keeps changing its landscape, or rather, the companies that own everything. But yeah, thank you, man. I'm just 21. You have plenty of time. What is the cutoff for UPSC? 28, 30? Oh, but you only have 6 attempts or something, some shit like that, right? You have plenty of time, bro. Just, I'll tell you one thing, Valence. Keep backups in mind, but always keep backups in mind because don't ever get stuck. You have time to plan right now. Plan. Went to Juhu Beach, saw it from far away, and returned. No one who lives in Bombay would recommend you to go to Juhu Beach. Dude. It's for whatever reason, it's really popular, but I don't know why people would recommend you to do that. You working now studying? I have my own little family business, Manoj. I'm 23, so I feel so old. Good luck. Good night and sweet dreams, Parrot. Can't be there can't be any more bad dreams, Destroy. A certain person is left. It can only be good dreams from now on. Anyway, guys, it's 10:30 now. You guys have joined me for the majority of the last 2 hours. It was fun. We should come up with a topic. It does go wayward sometimes. We should think about what the topic is for the chill stream and then stick to it. Although people don't want to stick to it, they just want to talk about what they want to talk about. Must figure out how we do the chill streams from now on. But yes, thank you so much. Friday we will have a preview show, obviously. Hold on a minute. Is there a Friday game? Let me check because I've not actually. Spoiler alert! I'll tell you guys because you all are here today. What what are the watch-alongs we're doing this week? How about that? I'll give you all a heads up before I actually figure it out myself for once. So, what are we doing? What are we doing this week? United is playing at 9 Sunday. So that one we're obviously doing. Burnley, Liverpool, no. Brentford, Chelsea, possibly. Arsenal, Forest, definitely. So Arsenal, Forest, and the Manchester Derby is what we're going to do this weekend. I believe. Before you guys go, I believe WrestlePalooza this week. We might do WrestlePalooza watch along. Why not? Might be fun. WrestlePalooza. What date is it? September 20th. No, it's next week. Okay, never mind. That's next week's problem, not this week's. So we'll be doing 2 watch-alongs at least, guys, this week. We'll do the early kickoff Saturday and the late kickoff Sunday. Jose Mourinho to West Ham. Wait, what? When did that happen? I have Twitter on here. No, Trophy Mourinho. Don't do this to yourself. Don't do this to yourself, man. God, I hope not. I can't see it anywhere. Can't really see it, yeah. Anyway. Destroys coronation. Now he became mod. No problem, Valence. Thank you. Thank you. Our career mode is like the bad days. I can't believe he's really struggling that bad. Is it really that bad? I'm from Nepal. Look at the situation there right now. Yes, Sushant. We have been informed by Anish actually earlier. It's really sad. Extreme topics, laments or laments. No, it's not happening, I'm saying. Oh, God, thank God. Oh, bye. The bad days are coming. I'm just saying shit. No problem. Take care, guys. I will see you Friday for the live preview, 7:30. We'll do it just before dinner. Why? No real reason. Just an earlier stream, before it gets too late. So Friday 7:30 preview show, Saturday early kickoff, Sunday late kickoff. If I'm on anyone else's channel, I'll put it up on a post and on Twitter. Valence, follow me on Twitter. If you're not, it's on the channel header. If you go to the channel, you can click there straight to it, and it'll take you to my Twitter timeline. In the meantime, have a nice night, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Good night.